What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is What's Wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for the Lego Con. It is upon us. In about 4 minutes time, we will kick things off with hopefully some epic reveals. We are, of course, most hoping for a release date for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or to be fair, at this point, anything Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga related. That's the biggest hope. But we'll see. Maybe they reveal some really cool sets that we can get stoked about as well. Of course, I hope you guys enjoy this live reaction. If you do, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And of course, if you're in a position to support the channel by becoming a member, you can do that as well. Our merch is also available. And without further ado, play the intro video. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! What's good? Who we got in the chat? Good morning to all. Can we see Injustice? No. Why would they show Injustice? Lego has nothing to do with Injustice. So the con is starting in about, I think, 2 or 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Natanori, what's up, bro? Galvatron Prime, how are you? Yeah, guys, so I wanted to clarify that Fortnite customs will still be happening, so don't worry. It's just not today. It'll be happening tomorrow. I was going to do it later on today. Yo, Repulse, thank you so much, man. Seriously, that is insane, dude. You are in a very exclusive club as far as that is concerned. That always blows my mind. Like when people are like members for that length of time is bananas. Thank you so much. Seriously, very humbling. The Fortnite customs, I wanted to clarify. I was going to do them later on tonight, but then a few players who play on EU hit me up and said, hey, Blitz, it's kind of unfair. I can't attend. It's going to be really late for me. So because of that, I was like, okay, that is a very valid point. And I was like, okay, let's just push them to Sunday. And we'll do Fortnite customs tomorrow. But tonight, Thanos comes to the Fortnite universe. So this should be quite a bit of fun. Natadori, that's insane, dude. You are an absolute legend, man. Level 156. Hey, but it's been a sub since I think I was 3. Parker, I think you're not supposed to have a YouTube account at that point, but thank you. Aquatus, that's an interesting theory. I've heard a lot of people mention this, that these colors correspond to the colors from Lego Dimensions, which I suppose, did they have the orange though? I remember these 3 for sure. I don't remember if they had orange. Yo, Mr. Bradshaw Studio, thank you so very much for supporting the channel. Coming through with the 2 Buckaroo super sticker super chat. First super chat of the stream. Thanks for the support, bro. Coming through with just a simple cool. What's up, man? Potato Content, good name. Says I used to be Ice Wolf. Bro, I like that name. Potato Content is great. What happened to the Injustice stream? David Hartsburg. So basically, I was planning to stream it yesterday, but a week ago, I uninstalled a bunch of games from my console in order to be able to actually play Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, because I was running out of space. If you've got a modern console, this has to be a common problem for people where there's just not enough space for all the games to be installed. So you constantly have to be like, okay, what am I not going to play for a couple days so I can play this? So I uninstalled it and I forgot to reinstall it. So no excuses. But what I'm going to do is I most likely will go on ahead and do the Injustice stream probably tomorrow. So it'll be morning will be Fortnite and then the evening stream will be Injustice. Because I have it downloaded now again. I deleted a bunch of other stuff to make room for it. Alec says, hi, Edith. Good morning, Edith. Good morning, Iron Fist. Good morning, Emmanuel says, can't be disappointing if you have no expectations. That's a very good way to go into this. That is a very good way to go into this. Hyper Gamer, thank you for the 2 Buckaroo super chat. Speaking of disappointing. Hi, let's hope this will not be disappointing. Well, I mean, look, this is the first ever event of this kind. Here we go. Get ready for the first ever official Lego Con. How's the audio, chat? Shouldn't it start right now? It just started, dude. I'm not sure about this song. Like, I can already... Can you guys hear that? That's YouTube typing up the copyright emails. You hear that? Click, click, click. Click, click, clack. Q&A with amazing designers. Secrets from inside the Lego HQ. Hold up, guys. Let's just let this song play out, and then we'll go. Star Wars. Mario news. Okay. Lalama. Who's Lalama? Is that part of their new DJ thing sets? Its own.
Awesome was that? I mean, I didn't even
very awesome.
I could get more excited, but somehow I'm more excited. My friends, my name is Adam Ward, and like
Adam Ward.
I am a huge fan of Lego Build, and I'm so excited to welcome you to the first ever LegoCon, which of course is short for Lego Confetti. Here we go.
Lego Dude, he literally just created a hazard for his entire family.
Well, now that it's short for Lego Convention, makes a lot more sense. The first ever
Has he never heard about how painful it is to step on Lego bricks? My dude just...
are thrilled to welcome you. Share your reactions during the show.
Yo, this stream should be rated 18 plus. With that kind of violence being promoted?
And you can even vote.
I mean, this is absurd.
And the first poll is live on your screen, like right now.
There's a poll?
Excited to see at LegoCon. Lego house, new set reveals, Q&A with designers, big
no,
builds. I mean,
no.
They all sound great to me.
I want Lego
throughout the show using the
Star Wars news.
Hashtag. Well, since this show is for all ages,
Chivalrous Boy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Gang, gang, up on Genosis.
Lego. We've got 6
Apple.
amazing creators stopping by to share their top tips and tricks with us.
Tips and tricks, tips and tricks.
So cool. First up is Kevin Ulrich, a stop motion animating genius. There are so many 1x1s just all over the place. Lego confetti.
That was 20 minutes? No, this is not going to be 20 minutes. What are you talking about? They said it's a 90-minute show.
Contractor for the Lego Group for almost 8 years now. One of my earliest memories
that's
was
cool.
going to the toy store and picking up a classic pirate set with my dad.
Ryan, he threw a bunch of studs up in the air and they just landed everywhere.
One of the few constants in my life.
Turn up the audio? This is as loud as it will go.
In a faraway place. When I'm building a pirate ship or
is it too
a
quiet, guys?
Or a spaceship, I feel like through my imagination, I'm living in that world with the minifigs and with those characters. And
I have it
always wanted to bring
max
other
volume
people with me through this imaginative journey to this faraway and fantastical place. And that's why I became a brick filmer. Stop motion is one of the easiest types of
Oh, wait, the main show starts in 20 minutes.
You move a character, you take your frame, do that 1,000 times, and voila!
Well, I mean, this is kind of cool.
Of your characters coming to life. But while it's incredibly easy to get started, it's incredibly difficult to master. My biggest advice to anyone wanting to get started in stop motion animation is use the resources you have.
I just now noticed. I was confused. I was like, why did you guys take 20 minutes? And then I looked over and I'm like, oh, I see that as well.
Tape, and then recording sound on an audio cassette and then linking the two together with an analog VCR. And anyone under 20 probably had absolutely no clue what I just said. That's how rough that technology was. It's nothing compared to the resources you have today. If you have access to a smartphone, you're miles ahead of where I started. Download a free app, set up your characters, and start taking one frame at a time. You'll learn a lot very quickly, like how to secure your camera, how to block out the windows so the lighting doesn't keep shifting, and you'll keep getting better from there. Don't worry about making it perfect, because it won't be. Learn to lose yourself in the joy of bringing inanimate objects to life. I was 11 years old when I first picked up a Handycam, and 21 years later, I'm doing kind of the same thing.
Samurai Cobra, I hope we get it. It's kind of hard to hear.
I actually started a YouTube channel.
I'm so confused. How could it be so quiet for some people, but then some people are saying that it's perfect?
Interested in doing some jobs for them.
Do you have my audio turned up?
Ever since. One of the key things that makes a video engaging is having your characters feel relatable.
He looks like Stephen Colbert.
Objects, but through you as the animator, you are acting with the character, and you are creating emotions that the
I don't know
audience can then relate to.
Stephen Colbert enough to be like, oh yeah, he does.
Each character, think through what are they feeling, what are they thinking, and
what would be the #1 theme that you guys are most excited for?
Maybe if they're angry, they shake for a second. Maybe if they're fearful, have them cower a little. Things like that just really connect the audience to the character and makes the inanimate object feel like it's really alive. That's what I love most about stop.
Kenny, that's not happening. To me, again, here's what I would say, guys. Do not expect anything. Seriously, it's like Manny said. So that we're not disappointed, let's just keep our expectations low. Again, let's think that it's just going to be cool sets, nothing video game related. But if we get something video game related, that'll be awesome. And the hope is that we get Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga news.
Or absolutely terrifying? Okay, well, I'm excited because we are just moments away from the live show. Up next is Inez Vasquez, a scientific botanical builder. Try saying that 5 times fast. Scientific botanical
Lego Star Wars, so most people are excited for Lego Star Wars. Am I the only one that would be excited for Lego Marvel? But they didn't show the logo at the opening, so I'm like, that's probably not happening. Which is,
Hi, I am Inez. I'm an AFOL from Manila and I build Philippine flowers.
whoa,
I'm
look
a
at that.
biology major and I spent a lot of time studying plant taxonomy, and I would spend hours studying specimens.
Dang, that looks
growing
beautiful.
them, and
That
writing
blue
about
flower,
different
that looked like something out of
factors.
Avatar.
And it was something that I really enjoyed, and when I started building,
I know that that
started
new
getting
set,
this feeling that
the
I
botanical,
wanted to try to make
not the
my
botan, what was it called? The
build
bonsai?
as
No, not,
accurate
is it
as
bonsai tree?
possible, because I thought of
Edith, you have
myself
it, right?
more as a scientist
I think it's the bonsai
rather
tree.
than as a Lego artist.
Let's keep our
I started
expectations low. The
building
thumbnail.
flowers because
Listen,
I wanted to
Edith,
build
that's because
something
that's
that
what
promotes
I am hoping
diversity.
for.
And I was
I'm
so
putting it out
surprised
into the
at how
universe. I'm
much
putting out the
people
positive
enjoyed
vibes.
it. I even
I'm,
sent photos
you know,
of the
projecting
Martin,
positivity
Professor
out there.
Dr. Barcelona,
What happened
because
to
she was
Fortnite
on the
Customs?
team
It will
that had
happen
discovered
tomorrow.
the species, and she really liked it. So that encouraged me to build more. But making accurate flowers is very difficult. I have to balance the accuracy versus the entire look of the flower and use my creativity. The most difficult part is choosing which parts to use. For example, this is Delenia philippinensis, or the catmon, and for this build I used windshields and clamshells to make petals and sepals. It worked out.
You know,
just
when you're
right.
when you
But
know
sometimes
Lego pieces
there
by
are
their
no
specific
available
names,
parts.
that's when
I
you've
have to build
you've
it from
ascended to
scratch.
that
For example,
mega big brain level. You know what I'm saying? Like if you refer to Lego pieces as like, oh, it's that little one or that round, that's, you're a rookie still, you know, you're still a noob. When you start knowing the, like, even when you get to the point of, if you know terms like bluish gray, that's mega nerd level. And I would proudly admit that I know that. So
that there is art in science and science in art, and that's how I started thinking of my building. It's a balance of both science and art.
Hypergamer, can you imagine? That'd be so funny if it was the opposite. Everybody's like excited for sets. They show like 5 minutes of sets, and then it's just all video game news. That would be so funny. I doubt it though.
Pointed out to their parents, and seeing them, I was so happy to.
And
be
you
able to tell them
Overwatch
that
Lego
these
would
are
be cool.
flowers from the
I don't
Philippines.
think those
And
that
I
theme did
realized
very well,
this is
Moosey,
what
because I know
want
that
to
every
do.
time, at least
I
in
want
my
to
area,
build things that will show children
it
how
was
beautiful
always
the country is
like
and how
well
beautiful
stocked.
the
Like it
world
seemed like
is.
nobody was buying those sets, so I don't think they're gonna make more of them.
Wow, Inez, are you serious? Those flowers are gorgeous. Such creative part usage and such cool techniques. I love how proud you
Repulse, I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Amazing way to share it with the world. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to see flowers with super long names. Speaking of things I want to see, I am so excited for the live show. How about you? What are you excited about? No, tell me. Come on.
I mean, don't.
Yes, talk to your screen. No way. Me too. Now let's meet
If you're
a
gonna
couple of
tease
builders
it,
or masters
but-
of the MOC. What's a MOC? Well, Richard
You just
Borges
teased it.
and DeMarco are about to tell you.
Okay. Building a mock, my own creation.
Hi, I'm Flynn. I'm Richard, and together we are Tricky Bricks. We
Tri-
are so excited to see all of you here today
This
for
is a-
LegoCon. We're
this is
sitting
probably a
here with
YouTube channel, right?
mock that we made ourselves. Mock
I've
is
never heard of
my
them.
own creation. That's different from a set in that you design it yourself.
Where's the life-size Lego Tyranitar?
Building a mock is
What?
by
They made a
building
Lego
what
life-size
we know.
Tyranitar?
And we know theater. We come from theater. This MOC actually opens in the front so that you can see the inside.
Theaters have a lot of stories to tell, and ours is no different. And here we use
I like the Harley Quinn headpiece,
like the
even though I
hats
guess
and
it's
costumes
gesture.
in our costume room, and then downstairs in the theater, you can see that we've used the red theater seats. And
Maybe
of course,
Hypergamer,
the
not sure.
classic red theater curtain.
Friendstone, don't get excited about Lego Dimensions 2. I think that's like super unlikely to happen. Watch me be completely wrong. We get no news about Lego Star Wars, but we get Lego Dimensions, which would be so funny.
Walking around on the catwalk, and there's our cast of characters.
Of course, the biggest story we had to tell was on the stage, so we made sure to use colors that we hadn't.
I mean, that's a cool
anywhere
build.
else in the model, like pink, light blue, and lime green.
And that is the story of our theater.
Now, if
Empire
you're wondering how
Theater.
you make a door on the front of your MOC that opens up, well, you're going to want to use a hinge.
This is the kind of hinge we used on the theater. It's called a plate hinge. It's two plates connected together.
You see
at the
that?
corners,
Plate hinge.
Like this.
It's made up of a couple of 1x2 plates.
There's
Big brain
a
Lego
ball
fans.
hinge. This is one of our favorite kind of hinges. It has a ball and a cup that connects together, and then both of these plates can move in any direction that you want.
11 minutes until the show, guys.
It moves all around. lots
Hydration
of
moment.
There's
This is
also
like a Lego
what's
E3 event.
called
Yes,
an
this is the first time they've ever
With
done
an
this.
index
So
hinge, wherever you move one side of your hinge, the brick stays exactly where you want it.
And it moves sort of like your elbow, just one way.
I think that's a
You can
cool
make your own hinge using a clip and a
way
bar.
for them to
Put the two
hopefully,
together like
if this is successful,
you
for
have
them
to
to
work
do
with
these
it.
kinds of events. Because like even if they don't show anything video games related,
Lego models is with movement.
um,
A huge model. It was
I think
about
it's just
4.5
cool
feet tall.
for Lego fans in general to get like a E3 styled event.
Minifigures that
You know?
go up a huge mountain and battle
Dang,
the
holy.
Snake Queen at the end.
Can you imagine building out
Different kinds of movement. We
Batman
used
like
up and
that,
down
like a
movement.
bat cave?
Turntables to make things spin around, and we even used conveyor belts to move minifigures.
This is the kind of people though, like when you do your own build,
Simpler story to tell.
you're like, oh wow, look at this, I made like a cool car. And then you look at these guys and you're like, oh,
Walking our dog Logan in the park.
my car is not impressive at all.
One thing about Logan
Because
is
these
he
guys will just
like
go
squirts.
like,
So
oh
we
look, it's
thought
animated, there's
help
dragon
sort
fire,
of
there's effects, and you're just sitting there, you're like,
jumping up and down next to the tree.
okay,
Now you're probably
like
wondering
literally, look at
how
that.
we made that work. It's
They
actually
literally
pretty simple.
animate things.
This is a crank. You can turn it round and round, and it makes this axle go up and down. An axle.
Vince Huber, I'm doing very well, man. Thanks for asking. How are you,
This
bro?
crank here turns an axle that has a cam on it, and a cam is like a wheel that's shaped like an egg. So that's how we make this go up and down.
Banana Guy, they have had
Color,
an online game before. It just wasn't like very well received and didn't stick around for very long.
We hope you have a great time at LegoCon.
So True Blitz, yeah. Like
Great work, guys.
it's
So
you know,
detailed,
like
so fun.
you'll put something like a week into a build and you're like, oh, I crushed this. You're like, check this out, Instagram. Then these kinds of people are like, yo, look, we did like this thing opens up and transforms, and then after that it turns into a completely different thing, and you're like,
An amazing way to
guys,
stay connected with her
I just
family
built a car.
even when they're far apart.
you know. But I guess the point is that don't be discouraged. Keep building and you'll improve.
I did that so the camera would have something to focus on, so I wouldn't be blurry. Hi, my name is Kat Harris. I am an AFOL, an adult fan of Lego from outside of Baltimore, Maryland in the United States. And I have been a fan my entire life. I have an older brother and an older sister.
Shivers Boy,
and
thank you for the
we
5
really
bookers super
always
chat.
enjoyed
Sorry for the
building
yawn there,
together
guys. I was
as
trying to hide the
when we
yawn
were kids
because
to
it's a sign of
today.
weakness, as I've always
They're
said.
AFOLs, and we
They were
play
on the
together
first
as
season of
kids
Lego
and we
Masters.
still enjoy the
Oh,
hobby
these
as
people are all in
The
the
only difference
Lego
really
Masters.
is we
Oh,
live
I would have
outside the
recognized
country,
it then.
but with video calling and today's technology, that doesn't really stop us from enjoying our hobby together. We will
Okay.
work on
So my bad.
collaborations
I've never.
anytime we
Whoa,
have
that's
the
a sick
opportunity.
build.
My brother and I made a cute little comic book where he built out this.
Shivers
nice little
Boy, thanks for the heads up.
cityscape, and he
Ace
made some
Brickman.
scenes
I like that
and
name.
built into the mock, and I took
Junior
pictures
Rodriguez, I'm doing very
and
well.
fun little
Thanks for
comics
asking.
and
How are you,
play
man?
along with it.
Good
And
morning.
My sister and I share an Instagram account, and we built together regularly.
Exactly.
as well.
Sign of weakness.
It's
Positive
definitely a
vibes. Positive
family
vibes.
hobby. We finally got my mom into it, so took us years, but we got her too. We always
That sounds like a cult. We got her too.
If we go to a convention, we always want to make sure to do a
Okay.
collaboration together. It has definitely kept us closer together as siblings. I don't always go into a build with a concrete plan. I know generally the size I want, the type of structure, and the
Chad, thank you so
general
much for
look.
400
That being
likes.
said, I often make multiple instances or versions of different elements of the build.
8 minutes until the
I
show.
do a
Well,
lot
7
trial and
minutes.
error,
Yeah.
which means
I really
look
like this,
for
whatever that
the
is. I don't know what
scrapyard,
that
as
is.
I call it, and I always try to
That's a
keep
cool
those
build, though.
builds intact. Really, it's just a quick way to look at some of the connections I made. Yeah, pun intended. I just keep a lot of random.
Oh, the
connections,
previous
even if it's
guys
not
were on
necessarily
Lego
used or unlocked
Masters.
them.
So
Currently
she
working on it,
wasn't on
I'm
Lego
able to
Masters?
Keep it, recycle it, and it stays in the scrapyard for later. Unlike a lot of people, I do sort by color on a lot of things. I know. It's not very popular, but my biggest tip would be sort in a way that works for you. Some people maybe just
That's
collect,
amazing.
Some people love to build sets. Some people love to build
You know how
maps.
I
It's a
sort,
very
guys? I
open
go like
hobby
this. I take the
that
pieces,
is
then just.
welcoming of all types of people from all over the world.
That's how I sort.
Cat, that scrapyard idea is genius. Mind if I borrow it? Because I just did. And the fact that your whole family is involved. I mean, how great is that? Building with other people is
I'm like the entire time. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys do this. When I see these kinds of like appearances of people's setup, I'm always like looking in the background like, oh, what set does he have? Like he has 2 the Lego Nintendo sets in a box. He has the Technic Jeep. And then he has the big ship from the Justice League movie. What was it called?
My name
I forget.
is Tony Chen, and I'm the fan designer of the Lego Grand Piano. I'm a piano teacher, piano tuner, and technician, and I've been playing this wonderful instrument for over 30 years now. After building a couple of Lego official kits, I started making my own model of my own house using Lego bricks, trying to replicate all the furniture and details inside it. The house model received some good feedbacks from my friends and families. I think that gave me lots of confidence to create a submission for the Lego Idea platform.
That's cool.
And see if you could become an official product for everyone to enjoy.
Max, have you been to LA? Yes, I have.
A platform to share your creations and ideas with other Lego fans.
A reminder for everyone from Manny saying Legos plural form of Lego. Exactly. There is no Legos.
Their building techniques and their concepts as well.
No such thing as
community
Legos.
is very friendly and supportive. They always will give you very positive feedbacks on your
Marvel
model
Potter
and
fan?
help you improve.
I doubt it,
I'm
but
looking
we'll
forward to
see.
build more models for the Lego ideas. As a piano teacher, I always get asked by my students how a piano works and what's inside the piano. So I always want to have a model piano that can be taken apart to show my students.
Oh, look at that. He's got the Millennium Falcon, the big one. The Ultimate Collectors.
And with movable keys that can be pressed down, and I think that will be a very cool.
That's the only way that I've seen it displayed, by the way, is like in like a giant plexiglass display.
I started designing the piano on the computer with the keyboard section first, and after the keyboard sections, and I started thinking about maybe I should go ahead and do the hammers behind it as well, and then also the dampers.
Jeez, that's amazing.
Just keep challenging myself and see how many details I can put.
There's no way to release the set though with the gold plates, right?
During the process, my wife also gave me some good ideas. For example, she'll ask me if the bench can be adjustable and also the floorboard can be soft closed. So I tried to put those details into the model as well. But the first time I played with Lego bricks was actually in my friend's house when I was in primary school. He had.
Why is everybody throwing bricks at each other?
I really love that.
Is that a thing?
I always try to draw inspiration from my daily life, and as I see an interesting object and I'll think about it, I can recreate it with Lego bricks, including all the functions in it. For someone who just started to build a Lego creations, I'll suggest them start with something small, maybe just a furniture in your house, like a TV, a fridge, a sofa, or maybe just a corner of your room. And just start building with whatever Lego bricks they have in their hands. With all kind of different Lego elements, I think the possibility is endless.
MCOC Frog says, Blitz, what's the biggest set you've built? Probably the Daily Bugle, I think.
The piano, Vincent Piano, or whoever invented the piano. I don't know who invented the
I think the Daily Bugle.
I'm gonna stop saying piano. Our final AFOL is minifig photographer extraordinaire Anna Batanga, who brings her minifig scenes to life.
I hope there's a WandaVision set. That would actually be really cool if they did a WandaVision set.
Bricks tall, and I'm a Lego photographer. I love shooting Lego minifigures. To me, they are the perfect subjects. Before I start shooting, I create a custom character. This is actually one of my favorite parts of Lego photography. I love going through all my little drawers of torsos, heads, hair, and legs, and creating an interesting character.
The Boogle, that's right. The Daily Boogle.
That's actually what really attracted me to Lego photography in the first place. I could create all of these little people and bring them to life in a way, in a photo. And I can make urban characters or fantasy characters.
Angel Mendes, I think you'll be happy then, because I'm sure that we will get new Lego Star Wars set news for sure. I think that it's more about whether or not we get game news. We'll see.
And look for little rocks or flowers or
hopefully we get some news. Has anybody seen the I don't know if that was somebody trolling me on Discord, but the Bro Thor set, is that a real set or is that just a meme?
As mountain ranges too. Or you can go the other way and put your minifig walking on a tree branch and pretend they're
This is what's called toy photography.
There are no rules. Okay, maybe one. Don't put your minifig in food. These days, I rarely shoot with my phone anymore because
what is that?
For quick and easy. I want
that's some sort of next level camera.
I've even built out a dedicated studio. I love to work with lighting and atmospheric effects like rain and mist. I like shooting in this little woodland book nook that I made because right now I'm into fantasy characters. There are so many possibilities and anyone of any skill level can get into it.
It's a meme? Oh, that's unfortunate then. All right, I think we're about to start the show, right? Wait, it's a real set?
He's gonna have to wait because guess what? It's time for LegoCon.
Yeah, if that's a real set, I'm gonna need that.
Wild, you're the crowd. Go wild.
Go
wilder. I knew you could go wilder. Check out the main page you're watching from right now to choose your language subtitles.
Guys, are you going wild?
English, German, French, Spanish. We got you. And accessibility options, American Sign Language or British Sign Language. The first ever official LegoCon starts in 10 seconds. My name is Adam Ward. It has been so fun hanging out with you. Now,
here we go.
Time to start the show.
Thank you, Adam Ward.
It's on.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bop it. Here we go. Lego house. I've been there.
Live for the first time from Billund, Denmark. It's LegoCon 2021.
Poggers. Wait, they're actually live. Oh.
Hello and welcome to LegoCon. I'm Melvin O'Doom.
I'm Michelle Carre, and I can't believe we are finally here, coming to you live from the Lego House, the home of...
Here we go,
yes,
chat.
For the next 90 minutes, this is the place to be as we bring you the online experience for Lego fans everywhere. And what do we have in store? We hear you wonder.
He did the Hulk Hogan thing.
Wonder no more.
That's right. Buckle up and prepare for a jam-packed live show as we take you behind the Lego curtain with tons of entertainment, big reveals of brand new sets, box fresh news stories, studio chats with real-life Lego designers.
Please save something.
A never tried before global build event. So get ready.
That's not what I wanted to hear. I'm starting to think that there is no news for Lego Star Wars, the video game.
Yes, and on that note, I just want to say that everything created here today has been done so
I'm getting worried now.
Strictest guidelines to keep us all healthy and safe.
And LegoCon is the online experience for Lego fans everywhere, and that includes us here in the studio and behind the camera, right, team?
Yeah!
I'm concerned.
And you, your family and friends, so make sure you join in the conversation.
And there are a lot of ways you can share your thoughts with us. You can take part in live voting when you see our polls appear on the webpage you're watching us from right now. We'll let you know each time a poll goes live, and you'll see them just below us. You might have to scroll down a little bit on your webpage.
Yep, you can submit questions to our guests using our Q&A box, which is just also below us on the homepage. Just scroll down, type your question into the box.
I'm guessing the Q&A box will be a little bit full of questions like, hey.
Also, you're going to see my personal favorite feature, our emoji button, so you can share your reactions to everything you're seeing throughout the show.
I'm sending you some emoji love right now, Michelle.
Well, thank you, Melvin. Here's some emoji love right back to you.
Ooh, thank you very much. And you can share your comments.
I think they just faked that.
Using the LegoCon hashtag.
I don't think that was real, chat.
So yeah, we're going to be checking.
That looked a little bit sus.
And on that note, Melvin, I want to check in with you. Can you tell us a little bit about this epic global build? I'm dying to know.
Well, Michelle will be revealing all in about 10 minutes-ish, but I can say it's going to be a pretty special opportunity for you at home, and yes, you behind the camera. I see you, Daisy.
Surprise, guys. I'm doing a build back. No, I'm joking. Can you
I
imagine?
think it's fair to say we're all going to be signing up for that. But first, it's time to introduce...
I don't know why. It sounds like their mics are like
Yes, it's our resident DJ.
too turned up on the sensitivity. Oh, the remix. Okay, I'll let them dance.
Now, I have to say, as a fellow DJ myself, I am seriously jealous of your decks. Are they made completely out of Lego bricks? Yeah? So can I get a go of these at the after party?
Is this like a Lego original character?
Well,
or is this a real producer?
I just got an idea for adding some music of my own.
Michelle, you can't leave it there. There's only so much anticipation I can take.
I'll check in with you soon, Melvin, I promise.
The game is cursed at this point. I'm getting worried as well, like I said.
A special place in the hearts of so many Lego fans. So what better way to celebrate our passion for space builds than with a real-life Lego designer who has worked on some of these incredible sets. Give it up for George, everybody! Hello. George, thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
I love your wardrobe, by the way. It matches the
space,
theme.
yeah.
And first of all, thank you for being here. You have a dream job. It seems so cool. We have so many awesome space sets out here right now. Let's just dive in. Tell me about this first one.
So what we got right here is the brand new NASA Space Shuttle Discovery, which we've created and launched.
That is a pretty cool build, by the way.
40 years of the Space Shuttle program.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. And do you guys have any extra special features for super?
I just need to build it.
Oh yes. This is the biggest version of this we've ever created, which meant we've managed to put in.
Wait, what happened? We're waiting for the possibility of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga news. That's what we're basically waiting for.
Like the little cameras inside the bay, so the astronauts can see what's going on.
With the hope that it is revealed.
One of the things about Lego sets is it's not just what you see on the outside. There's always so many fun details on the inside. And when I was walking over here, I noticed this one's the ISS, right?
That's correct, yeah.
So tell me about that.
So this one's come about because of the Lego Ideas program, where fans can submit an idea for a Lego product, and if it achieves 10,000 votes, it has the opportunity to become a real Lego product.
That is so incredible, and I know we're going to be talking a bit about Lego Ideas.
Marsh, why you gotta bring in the negativity, bro? He just knocks down the set.
Get their own ideas into real Lego products. That's so amazing. So I want to talk a bit more about your.
I'm not choosing postures of disappointment. I'm positive vibes, dude.
Create something imaginary for one of the fictional properties. Let's say that's one thing, but these are based on real life spaceships.
Yeah.
How does that work?
So what was super special with the ISS doing this is that we got to get the reference from all of the different space agencies.
I am really hoping that they...
And we spoke to the real life engineers who assembled the ISS in space, and then we've translated that experience into building the ISS physically.
have like a quick little surprise, you know?
So incredible.
Like, hey!
And I want to ask you some questions about this one too, because this one seems to be the most complex build out of all the ones we have here.
So this is the City Deep Space Rocket. And whilst the Space Shuttle and the ISS are based on older space icons, this is at the cutting edge of space travel. It's based on the Artemis rocket that's going to be launching at the end of this year.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I heard there's an extra special feature for it, yeah?
There is, yes. If we can bring up...
Oh, extra demonstration.
This model is app-enabled, and we love to integrate technology into Lego products when we think it can emphasize the physical play experience.
Oh, wow.
So what we've got right here is the app creates the screen that the astronauts can look at. It's got a radar dish and everything. And we can simulate...
Positive vibes, positive vibes.
Counting down now. 4,
3, 2, 1.
And the rocket takes
And lift off.
Oh my God. That's incredible. That is amazing. I love that you guys integrate and update the products so often to make them really relevant to... So,
Rick Sanchez, that might be me.
to work with NASA?
I'm keeping the positive vibes, guys. I'm keeping the positive vibes.
Absolutely.
I'm a little confused by why you would do a Lego Con and show things that are already out.
We get all of the details correct.
That's the thing that's confusing. Like, shouldn't
And the space shuttle is an icon that we
It's
keep
like
coming
if
back
they
to
started
year after
E3 and
year.
they were like, hey, here's games that have been out for 4 months. We're going to
We can make sure something like the space
show
shuttle
them
Discovery
to
is
you.
accurate to a
But
specific
positive vibes,
year
positive
or
vibes.
mission. This one's the STS-31, for example. And
Positive
It
vibes.
means that every single detail, right down to the tiniest things, like where each
Positive
individual
vibes.
astronaut sits on the mission, is correct.
That's amazing. So if a real life astronaut were
Spider, but the only thing that doesn't make sense is that if
Correct, yeah.
you're
I
gonna
think it's only right that we do bring in a space professional. So joining us live via satellite, how appropriate. Please welcome former NASA astronaut Mike Massimino.
Poggers, it's a real astronaut.
Mike, I can't believe someone as busy as you has time for us today. Thank you so much for joining and for being a part of this. So I'm personally a huge fan of big adrenaline-packed challenges. So I was pretty jealous when I saw that you got to build a real Lego lunar lander in zero gravity. What was that like?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. Thanks for having me, Michelle. Thanks for having me, and thanks for your designer there. Thank you so much for making these great products that we can learn about space with, even if we're former astronauts. Brings back a lot of memories. Doing that zero gravity lunar lander project was 2 years ago, and I love playing, working and building Legos.
I just think this should be like in the end of the show, like after the main show, or this could have been in the pre-show.
But a whole heck of a lot of fun.
Because I feel like you gotta.
Well, I think we all want to see it, yeah?
I don't know. For me, if I was organizing it, I'd be like, here's new stuff. Here's what we're doing. Here's the exciting new sets. Even if there is no game news, I would do like, here's the new stuff. Trumpin 12, thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Lame. Okay. Positive vibes. How you doing, Blitz and Army? I'm doing very well. Trumpin 12, I hope you are too.
So that was pretty incredible.
Thank you for the super chat.
We were talking about the Artemis.
Maybe CJ, maybe you're right. Maybe they're building anticipation. We'll see, I guess. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Check out a sneak peek.
And to be fair, it's their first ever event of this kind, so I think it's one of those things like you have to do the show, hopefully listen to the feedback. Not the people who are like, oh, boring, trash. Like the people who are actually like provide critical feedback and stuff that they could take into account and like adjust and then make a better show next year. It's just, to me, it's a little bit odd to show the stuff that's like they didn't even show a new set so far. And we're like 33 minutes into a 90-minute show.
The headlines. What is the Artemis program?
It's pretty exciting stuff, Michelle. It's NASA's next big project to bring people back to the moon, but this time to stay and explore more than
Whoa.
50 years
Okay,
ago.
now that's pretty big news. I don't know if this should be revealed at a Lego con, but we're heading back to the moon, everybody.
In that environment.
Oh, like that's a pretty big piece of news for humans, you know?
That is incredible. And a question
I just feel like this should be reported on like
where are the astronauts?
CNN or Fox News or something, not on LegoCon, but you know, we're headed to the moon.
They're going to be building what they call the Lunar Gateway. So it's going to be something like a habitat experimental module space station, but it's going to be in orbit around the moon. So it's going to be a place that you can launch from Earth to go to, and you would stay on that gateway for a while, and then go down to the moon for different expeditions, different missions on the moon.
I thought for a second he's gonna make, and we're gonna build it out of Lego, which would have been so funny. It's like the entire base on the moon will be built out of Lego bricks.
To learn and to use it as kind of a place to go in between Earth and Moon.
That is incredible.
Which would have been pretty hilarious.
Any other ways this mission will make history?
Yeah, well, we haven't been to the moon for 50 years, and those are just short visits. We're going to be settling there.
Bro, did he just misspeak? All the conspiracy theories are freaking out right now. They're like, bro, he said we haven't been to the moon first. He misspoke.
Mainly military test pilots, one geologist that went, but they were all men that went back then. The space program has changed an awful lot. And I think a lot of that has to do with Lego, because it's gotten both young boys and girls interested in engineering and science. And what we see as a result of that, the last astronaut class, for example, was half men, half women. So what Artemis will do is not only get us back to the moon, but get the first woman to the moon and the first people of color to the moon. So I think that is also very historical, because if we're going to accomplish all these great things in space, we need everyone to participate.
That's so incredible. I'm so excited for this. And what will the crew do when they get there?
Build Lego.
They're going to be busy and
That's a walrus. Come on.
But what they'll be doing is experiments in the Gateway module. They'll be able to study the moon, also have some zero gravity experiments to do. But they're also going to be learning how to live on a planetary surface for long periods of time. The space station has given us a lot of time. We have 21 years we've been have astronauts on the space station that we switch in and out.
Oh, so this guy's not going.
But we've learned how to live for long periods of time in zero gravity. That's different than being on a planetary surface and dealing with a little bit of gravity.
Who wants to go to the moon? I don't know. Some people do.
That we're going to have to deal with.
It's like the same people who want to go to Mars be the first people to go to Mars. I'm like, maybe I'll go visit Mars after, like, I don't know, 10,000 flights or something. Definitely don't want to be an early adopter on that technology.
That is incredible. Oh my gosh.
Why is this here instead of Lego? That's a very good question.
This one was pretty out of this world. Let's say a huge thank you to our guests for joining. Everyone give it up for Mike George.
I mean, that's pretty big news. I didn't know we're headed back to the moon and actually building a moon base. I didn't know that.
So I'm going to throw it over to Melvin.
I just didn't also know that I was going to find that out in a Lego con, but okay. I like how he just said that nothing is happening here. That's going to be a meme. Somebody's going to clip that moment of him saying nothing's happening here.
It stretches all the way between the red and yellow zones here at Lego House, and it's huge. Well, Lego fans, together, we're going to turn it into one of the biggest pieces of Lego Dots art created to date. Now, Melanie, you're the play hero here at Lego House. Dream job, by the way. What's the plan for this build?
Well, Melvin, we are inviting our LegoCon audience to launch this new epic build here from Lego House. We call it Dot Lego House.
Love the name.
Yeah. Starting from this moment, running the summer, fans, that's you, me, and really everybody, have the chance to build this giant Lego Dot mural together, and it will live here in Home of the Brick.
So many questions. First of all, why are we making this with Lego Dots?
We chosen Lego Dots because Dots is all about making designs and patterns, and we think it will make a really striking installation.
Yeah, Hypergamer, I don't mind the idea of Lego being an educational thing as well. I'm not trying to hate on that. I just think that this is kind of a weird format for this. Because like anytime you do a con, anything, comic books, movies, usually there's a certain association that we as consumers of those different mediums have. Like, oh, they're going to announce new stuff. They're going to go on ahead and announce new reveals, plans, things like that. And
by the end of the summer, our aim is
so far we learned a lot about NASA.
A huge gradient going from red, from here, into yellow in our yellow zone.
I like the pre-show. I thought the pre-show made sense. The problem is it feels like the pre-show is still going on.
Designs submitted must be with red, white, and blue dotted on white base plates.
Okay, well, this is going to be epic, and we want you all to become part of Lego House history by taking part in this.
So how do we do this?
You submit your designs wherever you are in the world.
Oh, okay.
LegoHouse.com/dot.
Let's do it, chat. Support.
Own Lego Dots tiles. If you do already have a 6
Spider says moon propaganda. Yes.
Colors, then you can
moon propaganda.
And take a photo. If you don't, then you can draw your piece and take a photo, or you can use online design tool to create your design and download a photo. Finally, you can share your photo with us by following the simple steps online at legohouse.com/dots. Now, along with your design, your name will be immortalized in a digital plaque right here for future visitors to see. Our play agents, Johanna and Gusta, are ready to start building your designs as they come in. Guys, are you warmed up and ready to go?
Totally.
Do you need to do any stretches?
Maybe a bit.
Okay, because we're not insured if you hurt yourself. Are you guys ready to get creative? Okay, well, joining us right now is Amy, a Lego designer here in Billund, and a fellow member of the Lego Masters team as a judge on the US TV show. Please give it up for Amy.
Oh, Lego Masters.
Amy.
Yeah.
Good to see you, girl.
Hey, Melvin, it's awesome.
Yes, our Lego paths have finally crossed.
I know, I can't believe it's taken so long.
Too long. So what?
Oh, are they both from Lego Masters?
I
have so many, but my first would certainly be to keep it simple because you don't need to do a complicated design.
I can do simple very well.
To have a big effect. So perfect, you're going to be great with dots because look, if I just make some simple circles like this and I repeat the pattern a lot, you instantly get quite a cool effect. And if you just change a few colors, mix the design up a little bit, you get something totally
She's tall.
Really cool.
Yeah,
yep.
Keeping it simple is key. Also, we have several colors to work with. So you can use a mix of all the colors, or you can choose to use just 2 colors, or even just 1 color, which actually looks surprisingly cool, right?
Magical.
Yes.
Positive vibes, chat. Positive vibes. Chat, I need some positive vibes.
Okay.
Or the pizza tile, as we like to call it in the Lego Dots team, the pizza slice. And we love it because it's so versatile. You can use it to make so many different patterns. So you can make circles, like I showed. You can make stripes. You can make diagonal stripes too.
Oh, so he's the host of Lego Masters UK. Okay.
And how you mix them up together with the colors, and you get lots of variety. But really, we just want people to be creative, to have fun with it, to play around with the dots. Whether you mash lots of different patterns, whether you go a little bit more literal with something like the heart motif I have here, or a funny face. We love that.
Oops, we've broken something. You've broken our hearts, Lego.
Well,
or the expectations of Lego Star Wars news.
Let's see how some of our A4 community are getting on with theirs.
Oh boy.
Let's build.
Here we go. Let's build.
First, we're going to go to the TriDots website. Okay. Base plate. The 6x6 white base plate for this.
Like a create
Amy is a judge on the show. Okay.
Those ones. And then the smiley face.
I'm going to start with a red pizza slice. I've seen them used in like the Surfer House where they spelled out the word surf.
What do you think? That looks like love. I like it.
So you can just replace it with another one instead of deleting it.
And I'm gonna like repeat the pattern down here, like a mirror.
Created a nice little diamond there. You're using your negative space.
White circle. There you go.
Yeah, I understand, Spider, but there was rumors. That's what we're going off of. So I'm hoping we get a surprise reveal. We don't.
Amazing build taking shape there. And I've got my
But even if we don't get game stuff, we hopefully are supposed to get new sets stuff. Dang, he got to put the first one. That is pretty cool, actually.
Yes!
That's it.
Wonderful, fantastic. Remember, guys, head to legohouse.com/dots to share your designs, and we'll be back to check on our progress later on the show. Michelle, where you at? What's happening, girl?
Well, I've just
Harry Potter news. It looks like maybe.
To you in a bit, and we're getting ready to celebrate another moment in Lego history. Harry Potter fans,
Here we go.
This one's for you.
This one's for you.
For me, because I'm also a really big Harry Potter fan. So
This is just the best themes for me.
Of the release of the very first sets. So to celebrate this magical milestone, we've come up with our own twist.
Where's the moon Lego set? Come on, Lego.
That will put
The entire moon.
Potter designers and their
100,000 pieces.
To the test.
We've built the moon.
My name is Marcus Bessa, and I'm a Lego Harry Potter designer. And my name is Georgia. I'm also.
I do like those big figures that they build out.
Super awesome, amazing, and exciting Lego Harry Potter.
I've always wanted to do one of those for.
In front of us, we have these super awesome.
Yo, Edith, they're copying us.
And we're gonna go head to head to see who's the first one putting the last piece on this set. I'm so gonna beat you to this.
The only thing is that.
So while we're trying to do this, we're also going to try to answer some questions about how it is to have the best job in the world, and that is being designer for Lego Harry Potter.
Definitely no better job than that. I actually hear that we're going to have some distractions coming our way. It actually.
So these are not new sets.
A harder task than I thought. Are you ready for the challenge?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Ready, set, go.
There is always that one piece that's missing.
No. Here.
You want a life-size Lego moon? Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
An iconic location. I think it's one of the highlights of my whole career.
I can second that. Look at there.
Did you steal his Lego piece? What's up with that?
Believe it or not, The one that we're building right now is definitely one of my favorite moments from the movie. It's super intense, but it also comes with some of my most favorite minifigures.
How awesome would it be if we had like a superpower? You could find the piece that you've been looking for. Beep, beep, beep. I gotta speed this up.
Got it.
There's no chance that I'm getting through this.
I love this game.
Okay, are we done yet?
Let me help you out. Help you out, buddy.
What about now? I can't wait to see what they're gonna throw at you now.
I'll help you this one time.
No, to the other side.
Sean, that's literally the perfect emote for this.
Classroom books that we did, and the portraits actually.
Oh, I didn't see those sets. Those look cool.
Yeah, try to find
The books.
Struggling much, huh?
I know we've gotten zero new news aside from the fact that the humans are building a base on the moon, which I guess again is pretty big news. It's just not very Lego related, you know.
That's great. I can have them both now. The joy of putting windows in the frames with two hands. Do you by any chance know where's my sticker sheet?
Perhaps. I think I will, rewatch all the movies, which happens every year anyway. Relive the whole adventure yet again, and probably building the new.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Scorpion. Thank you, Tuck. Thank you, Jake.
Pretty perfect. There's not a whole lot of pieces left. Okay, last pieces. I don't know how I fell so behind.
Nice try.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! They just like jumped in the future. What happened?
No. Well done, buddy. Good job, buddy. This was a lot of fun, but I gotta go now. I'll see you at Lego House.
So this is not a new set, right? I don't follow Lego Harry Potter, so I don't know.
Amazing work, Georgie. Those were some serious building skills. So joining us live on the main stage, please welcome our courageous runner,
Harry Potter.
Marcos!
Oh.
Marcos! I've been so excited to chat with you.
CJ, I'm not trying to say, look, I said there's a chance we don't get anything video game related, most likely. That's fine.
That's totally true.
But they did say we were going to get new sets. Lego Star Wars, Super Mario. I'd like to see those. But
all those years, but now through the first
as far as I'm aware, there's been nothing new yet.
We're bridging generations. They are sharing a love for Harry Potter through our Lego bricks. And that's something very, very special. That's why we tried to, this time around, create products that obviously deliver this amazing experience and build details that we wanted to, but also have something extra on top of it. So we introduced these golden versions of the
Tai Chi. You see, Tai Chi's dropping the real knowledge. He says, why is everybody he wanted to say impatient. Positive vibe. Positive vibes, guys. Positive vibes. Positive guys. New term. Harry's head looks so weird. Yep. Who's that? Is that Voldemort?
I love all of the details. I want to know so much more. So you worked really closely on these sets with Georgie. Can you tell us some of these details and how you go about?
Hypergamer, I hope you're right.
We are not a huge design team, but we're very passionate fans of both Lego and Harry Potter. So working in this project is truly magical for all of us to come together, bring in all the ideas that we get from just watching the movies over and over again, you know, help each other creating these replicas of these iconic moments, bringing the right ingredients to not only hopefully stimulate people to actually, you know, relieve those memories.
Is he wearing two watches?
First time as they are building the Lego set, but also allow kids to retell the story in their own way through the minifigures and the accessories and so on. So we have a blast really creating these sets. I have, for example, the Hogsmeade playset that we have over here, where we have the Honeydukes and the 3 broomsticks. And inside the Honeydukes, you can find actually little boxes of candies, and you have acid pops and chocolate frogs like Ron and Harry experiment or try it on board the train, the Hogwarts Express. And on top of that, we actually added
Voldemort
wizard cards that are completely random in several of our products. And they're just reflecting this magical experience that you see in the movies. Ron says it himself that he has a bunch of Dumbledore's cards because he keeps getting the repeated one. And we wanted to bring some of that magic of the movies into the sets. And you know, today we see trailers that spoil parts of the movies, or we see so much out there that it's very hard to have a true surprise. So we wanted these products. When you open the box,
Are these new
guess what you see
sets?
in the front of the box, but there's that
Chat.
extra wizard
These
card.
two
You don't know
houses.
what you're gonna get, and you're gonna be hopefully surprised. And you can trade it with your friends, with your family, and eventually collect the 16 that we have this time.
16
different characters. Yes.
So you could have a bunch of friends all get the set, and everyone has a
different card
different,
and yeah.
unique one. Well, that's amazing, Marcos.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Take
for
my
everybody
gallons.
for
I
hanging
love
out.
all of these. I'm
If you
definitely
can,
taking them
smash
all
that thumbs up button.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marcos. Everyone, let's give it up for Marcos and the Harry Potter team.
Shout out to the Harry Potter team. I'm not a fan of the Harry Potter franchise, but
One last question. Did you finish your dots design yet?
Oh, yes.
people are saying no. Oh, so that wasn't a new design?
Love that. I will make sure this gets up there.
I thought those were at least new reveals.
What's going on with you?
Well, we're going from one smashing moment that makes me sound so British to the next. Now, some of you may know me as the host on the UK version of LEGO Masters, and if you know the show, you know the only thing we love as much as an incredible build is an incredible smash. So, LEGO Masters fans, this one is for you. Feast your eyes.
Here we go.
on some of the most epic smash moments from LEGO Masters shows all around the world.
Oh my. Should I do this to the Daily Google, guys? That way the stream ends in an exciting way. Do I bring out my Daily Bugle and we just... I don't have a baseball bat. I have a tennis racket. Imagine building up that tower and then just... boom. Dude, respect on that. That bridge held two adults.
Smashtastic. Oh, and for anyone who... reminder that LEGO Masters Season 2 is on right now. Coming up, we have got a lot in store for you guys. We have LEGO House surprises, a super exciting build for LEGO Technic fans, and we're going behind the scenes
What
on
about
the latest release
LEGO Star-
from LEGO Ideas.
Lego Star Wars?
But first, let's see what you guys are saying online.
Lego Star Wars.
Okay, so Stella says, how the heck do you build a Lego set in zero gravity? That is so cool. Hashtag LegoCon. Love that.
Love that. Thank you, Stella.
Lego
Okay,
Star
Andrew
Wars news.
says he's loving the Lego House Dots build. Having a digital way to plan and submit ideas is so clever. I mean, that's amazing.
That is
I love
amazing.
that.
I love that as well. And
You see what's happening with her mic where like it's overly sensitive so you hear it like hitting that critical audio, like the sensitivity is turned up too high. That's what happened to me when we went out for E3 and it freaked me out because it was so loud. And like the audio from the back of the stage reverberates back to you.
Be a masterpiece. And speaking of masterpieces, how's this for a segue, guys? Welcome, friends, to the Lego House Masterpiece Gallery.
Guys, this is one of my favorite parts of the Lego house. We've spent a lot of time on this because it is to fans of Lego. All the artworks you see in here are totally unique, original pieces made by adult Lego fans.
Now, Michelle, about that, how do you feel about distracting these guys while I add a few more of my builds in?
Well, you can do that, but we better play it cool in front of Lego Playhouse hero Matthias!
Oh, yes!
Everyone, welcome Matthias. Matthias, it is so great to meet you. We're so excited to chat with you. You are a legend.
It was just because he was like, Lego masterpieces, let's go! And then like you hear one person in the back like, yeah, let's go!
It's quite far away.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we're standing in the Masterpiece Gallery. And then we have the 3 dinos, as you can see, as one of the big things you see when you come up here. And a lot of people ask, why dinos? Again, it's a masterpiece display. So we have a lot of fans actually putting up display here. So we needed something to take care and watch out for their builds. So why not put 3 big dinos? And of course, then we could build them in the different Lego bricks we have. So you can see the first one is the Duplo brick. Often for guests referred to as the nice dino. You can see it has animals all around in the back here. And it actually has 50,000 Duplo bricks.
Wow.
Yes, so that's pretty big. Then we have the system one, or normal brick dino we have here in the middle. And that actually has 250,000 Lego bricks here. Whoa. And the last one, the Technic here in the end, that's also a pretty amazing build. It actually has 300,000 Lego bricks in it, yeah. And there is a little gimmick with the dinos here, because they're actually roaring, they're in pain.
Right.
And do you have any guesses on why they might be in pain? Not because of the ice cream though, but
maybe they're lost and sad.
They're lost and sad. They're actually in the home of the bricks, so they're good here.
Yeah. Okay,
not that, yeah.
Good point. Good point.
They are wishing they had even more Lego bricks.
That might be. We have, of course, 25 million bricks. But it actually because they're actually stepping on a Lego brick.
Oh yes.
This is the home of the bricks.
Lost and sad. The perfect description for chat. Oh boy. Well, that went well. So there you go, guys. The news that we got here, I'll just show you guys while they're fixing this. I'll show you guys on this piece of paper. I've been writing down all the new reveals that we got. I'm sure there's something new that will be shown. There will be something new. Yeah, there's been pretty extensive amounts of news. You can see there's humans are headed to the moon, and this time we're building a base up there.
Wow.
That's that. That was kind of it. Should I? They broke one of the dinos. Can you imagine if that's why they're like, cut. One of the dinosaurs just fell. Honestly, that would be so insanely epic. I think they just ended the Lego Con. Chat. Hypergamer with the sleeping emoji. Hold up. Let me refresh. Let's see. Let's refresh. Nope. Still broken. LegoCon 2021 to 20. Dang. Chat is ruthless. This is the thing that they don't anticipate. Like, if you're not used to like internet chat rooms, this is the thing that like I would just encourage the people who are participating in this event, don't read chat. Don't look at the comments. Don't read chat. It's just you gotta post and ghost. You know what I mean? Post and ghost. Just post and ghost. That's it. That's the strat. Because you cannot. We got a little beat there for a second. I think the llama DJ dropped the beat. Oh, here we go. Hypergamer went from sleepy to angry. It's just like, I don't mean to be a hater, but like, do we have people in the chat who are like, let's say you're a Lego fan. Are you having fun with this show? Because I'm not trying to hate. Like, honestly, if you are, like, in terms of like, oh, I think that's like cool. I don't know. Maybe I just have a weird expectation of what a con should be. We're listening to beats now. Sorry, I'm late. Did I miss much? Yep. You missed nothing. Like, they've shown some cool, like, behind the scenes stuff. They're doing a project where they're building a big mural in the Lego house. We haven't, as far as I'm aware, unless if one of those Lego Harry Potter sets was a new reveal, I think we got 0 new sets, 0 new games, and the humans are building a base on the moon. That's basically what we have learned so far. And aside from that, this is the OopsCon. Chat, welcome to the OopsCon. OopsCon is bopping. Oh, we're back.
Sorry, guys, we had a small technical issue, but we are back.
We had a small technical issue. The dinosaur fell down.
Lego House. Let's roll VT.
Let's roll who? What's VT? I think this is how they should have opened the con, to give people an idea of what the Lego house is. No? You start with this, then people are like, oh, cool. It is a really cool place, by the way. OopsCon. Yep. I mean, if the dinosaurs fell over because somebody tripped them, they literally could rename it OopsCon. That is like the coolest. If you're a Lego fan, that Lego archive room is like a must visit place. It's so well done. It's incredible. Elena Thomas says, hi, please. Hello. Kaylin. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I was asking like to see. Oh, VT is the videotape, but this is not a videotape. Nobody films with tapes anymore, unless if this is why we're having technical difficulties. This is all digital.
We have had the most fun hanging out here at the Lego house all week, and I still can't get over the robots in the restaurant.
You know the robots can dance. I took some of their moves. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Heartbeat. Have some of that. Anyway, I thought that was quite impressive. But they'll be right here waiting for your next trip to Lego House.
Next up, we have a truly show-stopping build and a transatlantic screening of this incredible film.
Now, I didn't know I was a Lego Technic fan until I saw this in rehearsal. So, Lego fans, let's see those emoji reactions for the latest incredible creation from the Lego design team from the Czech Republic.
That's right. In partnership with Automobile Lamborghini, it's the life-size, all Lego Technic Lamborghini Sian.
This is a cool video, but I saw this video. Didn't they release this like a week or two ago? This is cool.
Wow.
I mean, this would be one heck of a ride, you know? Yeah, it's epic, but they've shown this already.
Now we tried to get the full size build in the studio, but sadly we could only fit this one through the doors. Ben, put this in my dressing room, by my bag, with my trainers. They're a size 5, the small ones, the small black ones. Don't get it lost, look after it. Thank you, Ben. All right, so Melanie, how you doing with the build so far?
They're doing really good. They're building as fast as they can, and the entries so far are looking so great.
I hope you guys get a raise for all this hard work.
Yeah.
And Amy, what's going on over here?
Can you imagine if she just said, like, and the entries so far are terrible? Like, if she just was, like, super honest. She's like, some of these are awful.
Any favorites, though?
Do better.
There are so many great ones. Loving this one by Crystal. I'm getting real beach vibes with it in stripes.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great.
I like the smiley emoji thing.
There's loads of coastline.
Really? Can we go
nice
after the show?
Yeah, let's
Wonderful.
do it.
That would be kind of cool to do a whole lineup of emojis that way.
Oh, big up Cameron.
Really beautiful. And then from Spaghetti Even in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
This one here's all the way from Hong Kong.
Well done.
Awesome repeated pattern, and I just love this one because I think that Benno in Germany is just happy to be joining us in LegoCon and getting up on the wall.
Why not? We'll keep your designs coming in. Remember, you can build, draw, or design your 6x6 base plate online. Just head to legohouse.com/dots. From there, you can share your photo with your design team, and they'll start building as soon as they come in. And remember, stick to your white 6x6 base plate like this, and your red, blue, and white dots tiles. Right. Now, being part of Lego House artwork is cool, but just imagine designing a brand new Lego set that fans could actually buy and build. Well, that's exactly what could happen when you share your creations with the Lego Ideas community. So let's take a look at the latest
Jadbury, that is a cool set. The Venom helmet.
Lego Ideas set.
Desani hits us with a quick.
My name's Steve Guinness, and I've been a huge Lego fan since as long as I can remember.
This is also a set that
Lego typewriter onto Lego
is already
It was great to continue to develop prototypes. I designed with a little hand.
I'm so confused.
So that it
I thought there would be new stuff.
Automatically and doing all your work for you. The Lego Ideas platform
I swear.
a really supportive community. Once the idea had been approved, I was lucky enough to work together with the Lego designers.
With this model, we took the fan design that Steve had made and we added the ability to make the hammer go up and down when you press down on the key, and also to have the carrot at the back.
Oh, that guy's name is James May. Shout out to the Grand Tour.
It's quite tricky to combine Technic with system. It was a really fun challenge getting it to be as functional as possible, but still have that iconic shape of a typewriter shell.
The final set is an advanced build, but there's nothing stopping you from making a smaller one, just like I have. This tiny little typewriter that I've designed only has about 26.
They said behind the scenes first.
And it just goes to show
That's all we've done is behind the scenes.
And a few Lego bricks.
This is a 90-minute show, and we've spent an hour and 10 minutes behind the scenes.
Congratulations, Steve. That typewriter is incredible. Now, Lego Ideas fans, we have some breaking news. You may remember we recently ran a contest called We Love Sports, where one lucky and super talented Lego fan stood a chance to see
I thought there would be a breaking news moment.
production as an official Lego Ideas set. Well, we had over 800 submissions from the Lego fan community all around the world, and I can now reveal in this world-exclusive announcement that the winning design is the Lego foosball table, created by fan designer, constructions by Donat. Everyone give it up for Donat! Donat is a 16-year-old Lego fan from Hungary whose biggest passion in life is building with Lego bricks, and whose dream just came true. This set was chosen for its timeless design, its joyful celebration of the game, and its ability to bring families and friends together for quality game time. So, congratulations again to Donut from everyone here at the Lego House. Now, speaking of the Lego House, some of you might recognize where we are right now. It is the Lego World Explorer area, and it's home to these huge dioramas packed with tons of minifigure scenes. Every time I look at these, I find new details that I didn't see before. I mean, just look at this. Let's take a look at this stadium here. Hundreds of minifigures, and they're all posed as if they're in scenes. It's incredible. I love the zombie cheerleaders in the front. We have everything here from a variety of different sets. Superman in the back.
Did she say donut? No, donut, I think is how you pronounce the name.
What else we have here? We have multiple cars. It's super detailed.
Why did the
Whoever
music
this,
just play?
You're incredibly talented. So coming up, we have some awesome sustainability news, some very special Lego Minecraft guests, and we're diving into the world of a Lego designer. But first, it's time for our first live vote. We want you to tell us what you would most like to try from what you have seen so far. The options are on the webpage. Just scroll down. Will it be DJing on Lego decks, giant build smashes, life-size building, or contributing to Lego ideas? Vote right now, and we'll be revealing the results later on. Now, as you can see here, practically anything in the real world can be turned into a Lego build. But the Lego team are looking to the future and how we can rebuild things for the better in the real world too. So Melvin, tell us more.
This is probably going to be the video that they released about using bottles to recycle the bottles to make Lego bricks, which is fine. It's a good initiative, but again, it's also not new because they showed that video a couple days ago.
So why shouldn't more things that people do throw away have the chance to enjoy life like a Lego brick? Well, we think they should. So we're inviting plastic bottles to become new Lego bricks.
Attention, plastic bottles.
This is literally the clip they...
Shiny new you. Fed up of the side of the road, the bottom of the garden, being made a fool of on the internet? Well, as part of the Lego Group's journey to make a positive impact on planet Earth, we invite you, Bottles, to join our...
I like recycling, but why during the Lego Con?
Bottles. If you've ever dreamt of becoming a castle, a cat, iconic Lego brick, loved and reused by then this might be your chance to rebuild your life. Say goodbye to being blamed by a world that drunk you dry and threw you out. And hello to life as a prototype brick at our development lab in Denmark, where we're working to make all our bricks using recycled or renewable sources. Bottles, help us recycle plastic into play. Become a prototype brick.
Sasuke says the whole chat, solitude and E minor vibes.
Plastic bottles become a prototype brick today. Here to tell us more are two of the brains behind the science. Please give it up for Tim and Nellika, everybody. Right, so Tim, this is an awesome initiative, making plastic bottles into Lego bricks. I mean, why is this so important to the Lego team?
Right, you know, everyone knows at the moment looking after the planet is super important, and it's one of the biggest challenges we have today. And in the Lego Group, you know, we want to make a positive impact on the planet. So we're doing a ton of stuff.
Chat, I canceled Fortnite customs for this.
Energy use. We're recycling nearly all of our waste that we use in making Lego bricks. We're covering all of our roofs in solar panels. Then coming to the packaging, we're making our packaging out of recycled materials, and you know, really importantly, we're starting to transition away from plastic bags into paper bags, because we know that's better for the planet. We want to use plastic in the right way. And then finally, the bricks are the star, right? The bricks are the star. So 3 years ago, we launched.
I think I need to change the title of my video so that I'm not clickbaiting.
From sugarcane.
So I can eat this.
There.
Definitely don't eat them.
Okay, cool.
And they don't taste sweet either. That was the other question.
Fair enough.
So yeah, these are made from sugarcane, a much more sustainable material. And then we've brought you plants from plants, which is what we call this. Now we're bringing you bricks from bottles.
That's really cool.
And that's what we've announced this week.
And our fans really care about this too, right?
Yeah, we get thousands of letters every year, you know, and I get letters personally.
Oh my goodness.
Big boss as well. And we really love it when kids write to us and, you know, really showing their passion and care for the planet. Sometimes saying, great, you've done plants from plants. Sometimes challenging us as well, which is really important. And because I think we see these challenges as something we need to do together, you know, in partnership with kids, with other companies, with suppliers, and everybody around the world. So, you know, more letters, we love them.
We need positive vibes, guys.
Nellika, I want to see these new bricks and tell us more about them as well.
So here they are, Melvin.
Yes.
They look like normal Lego bricks, right? But they are made from recycled plastic bottles. We can make about 10 Lego bricks from one plastic bottle.
Dude, how long is this lady's room? Did you see that? It's like a...
we can reduce the
What do you live in? A castle?
And as you can see right now,
Like, sheesh.
are milky gray color. And we're still working on making these bricks look perfect so that we can one day start using them in Lego products. But first, one of the things that we need to figure out is how to make them in different colors.
Wow. And I'm guessing this is a lot harder than it might sound. Why does all this development take so long?
Yes, well, we all know that Lego bricks are incredible because they're super strong and long lasting. And that's why it hurts when you step on one. Any new material needs to meet our standards for safety and quality. And they also need to feel the same. They need to look
Overkill. That's what I'm confused about. I swear they said that we were going to get new Lego sets. Mario and Star Wars. But unless if there's some sort of like at the end, they're like, oh, here's like a 5-minute highlight reel. I'm very confused.
More news with you about the progress we make along the way.
Well, Nellika and Tim, good luck to you and your team. We are all behind you. Please give up for Nellika and Tim, everyone. Michelle, what new innovations do you have for us?
Well, Melvin, we have our very first
There's
audience
Minecraft
Q&A,
stuff, guys.
but you might be wondering, who are we going to ask questions to? Well, Lego Minecraft.
Yo,
fans,
PM
this
T-Bone,
one is
that
for you.
meme you made
Lego
yesterday
Minecraft
is
design
perfect now.
manager Fred, and someone
It's
you might
Fred.
recognize from Minecraft Live, Chief Storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. Thank you, guys. And in the meantime, you can send in your questions for
I'm only here for Lego
our
Mario.
Q&A box on your
Well,
webpage right
Crypt,
now.
we have not heard anything about Lego Mario
For your questions.
either.
I'm so excited to chat to you both. Thank
We
you
saw
so
the
much
logo for
being
it.
Here. Fred, can you tell us about some of these amazing sets?
I'm so excited to talk about this wave of Minecraft. So first off, we have the new horse table here. We introduce a new hero skin with the farmhand. We also have a diamond armor horse.
Are these new sets?
Skeleton rider as well. And right here we have the jungle abomination from a Minecraft dungeon. So you have
Chat, is this new?
Abomination, you have an enchanted creeper, a moss
Chat,
skeleton,
I'm literally feeling revived. Is this new, Fred? Fred, did you just save us?
Amazing. And Lydia, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. We're so excited
I
to chat
think
with you.
that might be new.
Is, how do you guys decide what to take from Minecraft and build into a Lego set? It seems like in a sandbox game there are endless possibilities.
I think that might have been new
Thank you
sets.
so much for having me today. I'm really excited to be here with all of you. Yes, when we think about what sets we want to make next, we're kind of pairing what we've updated in Minecraft and then also
Oh,
thinking
they're
about how
not
we
new.
expand the Lego Minecraft world. So we've been working on sets with the Lego team for many, many years, and so we're always wanting to add new things. So the Ruined Portal is something that's really exciting because that just came out in the Nether update, and then to actually see it in brick form is really exciting for us.
I know, and there have been so many people playing Minecraft over the past year. All of my favorite streamers have been streaming it, so it's been really awesome to see it here.
Nocna Tikva. You Rus? I'm
I've
Rus.
been really loving the modern treehouse, so we want to share a bit more with that with you guys.
Oh my goodness. Please, can we get something new? Like anything new? Craig, thank you for the super chat. They should add new Lego Dimension packs. I just want anything new. Like anything. I would take, you know those little keychains they sell? Announce a new keychain. Like, hey, we're doing a Lego Deadpool keychain. Yazzer says titles of videos like this don't really help. It's I wrote no. Do you want me to just write nothing new at all?
So awesome.
Is that a better title for
Tell
you,
us more
Yazer?
about the treehouse set.
So the treehouse is something everybody in Minecraft experience. Everybody build a house.
Like, I'm usually Mr. Positivity, but this is
modern with a twist.
absurd.
So the whole set is built on those two big trees.
There's nothing new.
The point of the set is that you can actually take all 4 of the units out.
Oh my gosh.
And then you have 2 bare trees. Or then you can recombine everything the way you want. We calculated that there is more than 60 possibilities with all 4 of the houses, so to make your own tree house.
That is amazing. I love that because, you know, in some sets there's one final form, but in this, like you said, there are over 60. That's incredible. Yes. So let's see what our audience is asking. We've got a lot of questions coming in.
Here, Yazer, just so that you don't blame me for clickbait, I'll change the title.
Look just like Minecraft in the real world.
So when we started Lego Minecraft with Lydia's team, we created a very extensive Lego library with a lot of bricks and elements to represent the Minecraft blocks. And we've been using this list ever since and updating it every time there is an update. So with the new crimson wood or like the blue wood from the warp forest.
That's incredible. And already, because Minecraft, you know, has that pixelated look, it fits so well with Lego. I think it's an awesome collaboration. So Lydia, our next question is for you. Let's see here. Okay. So what was the development and design process like working between Mojang Studios and Lego? Fred, feel free to chime in as well.
Yeah. The process has been amazing. We've worked together for so long now. I was lucky enough at the beginning to be working very closely with all the designers and with Fred actually. And just what we think about is how can we really make sure that the Lego Minecraft sets combine the best of Lego and the best of Minecraft. So like Fred was talking about with the design library, that was one of the things we worked on a long time ago to really think about what we can represent perfectly with bricks in the game. And my favorite thing is really how all of the Minecraft mobs come to life, because all of the designers on the team really figure out a perfect way to give you the feeling of the mob just like you would see it in Minecraft.
Yes.
That is amazing. And asking, you know, a bit more, our next question is about the design process, actually. So what are some of the challenges with the design process?
So in Minecraft, everything can float. And of course, in real life, there's gravity. So we have to, you know, find our way around this. So we usually use like transparent.
Ryan, yes. I'm not going to fake it. I just wish, to me, again, as somebody who's like spent lots of money on Lego, huge fan of Lego, like this just seems so counterintuitive to me. I just don't understand why you would build up towards an event and then do nothing new.
So many viral videos on YouTube of people making infinitely tall structures that are impossible to recreate in real life, but now it kind of is possible with Lego, which is just so cool. Okay, I think we have one last question. Okay, it is.
Like, I feel like with each segment, like Harry Potter, they should have been like, oh, and here's a new set that we'll be releasing later on this year. And then Minecraft. And here's a new set that we're releasing at the end of the year. And here's a new NASA. Like
because who doesn't want to be a panda? And then
something like that.
I'm just
But
loving the phantoms and how they're
right
flying
now
over
it's
and how you get this feeling like Fred
it's been
said,
kind of
even though it's in real life, you get this feeling of movement and
kind of
terrifying. So very excited to see
Sheesh.
them come to life in this set.
That's amazing. What about you, Fred?
For me, it would be the portal.
Звездные войны лучшая серия Lego. I disagree. I like Lego Marvel a little better, but yeah. He said that Star Wars is the best Lego series.
And then you can reset the portal and your figure can go into the Nether and have fantastic adventures.
That is so cool. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us. And
okay, there's 5 minutes left, right?
If you didn't get to ask one now, don't worry.
There's 5 minutes left.
Very soon, so get ready for that. But we have one more surprise.
They're gonna reveal
surprise. Fans.
Oh.
We are inviting you to decide which character skin to feature in a brand new Lego Minecraft set launching next year. You guys get to choose from 3. Will it be the Ninja, the Warrior, or the Ranger? All you guys
Okay, chat, something we get to vote on. Chat, let's vote. I'm going with the ninja. I'm going with the ninja. We got something new.
I think everybody
Yes. Kurdish, Kurd says, love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words.
Now, Lydia, I hear that there's one more very exciting thing to share with our Minecraft community.
Very exciting thing to share.
Yes, so Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Part 2, Caves and Cliffs.
Just came out.
Video game news!
And you
I'm changing the title.
now, and I
Oh.
can't wait to see actually maybe when some little adorable axolotls and goats make it into a Lego Minecraft set, because it's gonna be
Can I change the title now, guys?
being able to
Humans are going to the moon.
amazing new
Part
caves
2
is going to be
of
really
Caves.
fun, so make sure to check it out.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Lydia and to Fred. Let's
How
give
did
it
we
up
get
for them, guys.
Minecraft news but not get...
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Earlier, we asked you guys what you have seen so far on the show that you would most like to try. Well, the votes are in, and the favorite is, let me check here. Okay, 44% of you said that the thing you'd most
She
like to
said
try
just
is
now. It's out now.
contributing to
No?
Lego ideas.
That's the thing.
amazing.
She said part
All
2.
right, well, we will have more polls coming up soon.
Oh, so did she mess up? That's why I was like, oh, part 2. Because I know part 1 came out.
Over there at the dots wall.
Michelle is just as busy over here. How is this for development?
Did she
Amy,
misspeak?
what are the latest
Or did
designs
part 2 come out today?
So many good ones, but I'm loving how Anton in Sweden has framed their design here with this red border. It's brilliant.
Yo, respect on that letter B. Representing the Blitzwinger.
Total celebration of the pizza tile.
Good day,
so
mate.
Loving that.
Okay.
And then Isaac in Canada here.
Isaac in Canada.
Made an eye for an Isaac.
Shout out to Athix.
And got a little flower on either side, just perfect. And then we have one all the way from Mumbai by Jahil.
Jahil built something.
I love them all. Melanie, how many have
There's nothing on Minecraft's website? I don't know. That's what she said. She said part 2. But then she said oxalots, which I think were in part 1. So I think she just misspoke. So never mind. I can't change the title yet.
How are your fingertips holding up?
It's okay.
I think she meant to say part 1
Gusta, can we see your fingertips?
Yeah, I got
of Cave.
Doctor in the house real soon. And also, you'll be pleased to know I did ask your boss about the raise.
Yeah.
He said no. Guys, keep your 6x6 faceplate designs coming. Build them from sets you already own or draw them or use the dots design tool. All the details you need are online at legohouse.com/dots. Right, Michelle, I'm on my way back. What's next?
Up next is something I think we all want to know. With all of these incredible Lego sets and amazing builds here in Lego House, what is it actually like to be a designer here at Lego headquarters? So we spent an awesome day with Ellen from the Lego Friends team to bring you a day in the life of a Lego Friends designer. And if you have any questions about Lego Friends, Lego design, or maybe even becoming a Lego designer yourself, dream job, the Q&A box.
Brickflix. That's why I was like, oh, did she just like stealth drop part 2?
Coming right up.
But then she said oxalots, and I was like, that's part 1 of Caves and Cliffs.
Here's a short video and a sneak peek into
So nope,
at the Lego group.
still nothing new. No, except for the minifigure, the skins for Minecraft. So we have one new thing so far.
Some of them are also in the Friends team. This picture here is a little sticker I made of my car on fire. Got this funny little cat thing here. I really like building things, and that's quite good inspiration also for my work as a Lego builder. This is actually something that me and my partner found on the street. It's a door. We decided to take it home, cover it in magnetic paint, and then black.
This is a sticker that I've made on my car on fire.
We did with our friends while on holiday.
Okay.
Draw each other. I don't know about you, but I think they captured me pretty well in this one.
Oh, I hate being so pessimistic.
First Lego set I ever made back when I was an intern. I was so excited when it came out and I could see it on shelf and see kids' reactions to it. I'm very cool about it, and I like to have it on display. As you might have noticed, I've got
I guess I don't know.
I have a flamingo.
I thought maybe we would get something new.
As much as possible. I actually
But-
tried with some of my colleagues, so we're going to go and pick them up now and head to work. I live pretty high up. Morning, Beth. Morning. Good morning, Ola. Let's go.
It's the Lego vlog series. Vloggers. Vlog house. The Lego house. It'll be like content house. right? Team 10 coming back. Let's go. It's every day, bro. It's every brick, bro.
So unless you have one of these badges, there's no going through that door, I'm afraid. We have a lot of secret things we're working on in there. Some really cool, exciting products that we're working on way far in advance.
Can we get something from one of those products?
But we have to keep it very secret.
Oh.
I used to hang out in my grandparents' garage.
Dude, that ice cream bar thing looks cool. Behind her. You can't see it, right? The crayon things are kind of cool.
Or like little chairs. So that's really played into the job as a Lego builder.
The Lego really just catfished all of us.
This I really like doing. There are
I don't mind these like little things. I just think it would be cool if this was used to like break up. Like, here's an announcement, then a cool little clip like this of like, oh, here's the people working on these things. Like, I'm not against this. It's just that it's only been this. Like, we have gotten nothing except this.
And you're like, how is there more? It's a really fun process, and it makes the model come to life.
You know?
It's like
that's
every
the issue.
child's dream, and a lot of adults' dream as well.
We were really thinking in the design team, how could we do an amusement park with a twist? In Lego Friends, we're all about friendship, obviously.
Is this new? I don't follow Lego Friends, so I don't know.
Into a universe like this. And the big innovation here, if you like, is that we really wanted these magic tricks to be a way for real life friends to interact with each other and perform these tricks for each other. So that was really bringing friends into the real world.
We get a lot of inspiration.
I know they said they literally advertised news for Lego Star Wars and news for Lego Mario. So at least those two themes I care about and like I'd like to see something for. But so far we've seen nothing. Technically the show should have ended already because they said it's a 90-minute show and we're at 92 minutes. But that's why I'm so confused.
Thanks so much for joining me on this journey, guys. It's been really
Also, I will take all the criticism back if they end the show with Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga trailer. That's a lot of bicycles.
And joining us live in the studio, the stars of our film. Give it up for Ellen and Fenella, everyone!
Come on.
Yes.
Now, Michelle and I were watching that thinking you two have the best job ever, and I think our audience agree as well. So let's get straight into the questions. First up, Ellen, what's it like as a fan of Lego yourself to have the sets that you created out there in the world?
It's so exciting. You can imagine, like, we get the comments from the kids when the sets come out and they're so excited about them. It's the best feeling ever. It reminds me of being a kid myself and seeing the sets on shelves. And
Oh, the main show is 90 minutes? So it's...
Such a special experience.
Hold up. So it's
Okay, so
110 minutes?
So many questions
Total?
coming in. Fenella, what are some good subjects to study in school if you want to be a Lego designer?
Well, you can take the route that some of us took. So I studied industrial design, but you can also study graphic design, fashion design, architecture. We have so many different people from different backgrounds. You can also be a Lego fan and get employed that way. So all I would say is whatever you study, just keep building.
Okay, next question. Is model building the only Lego design job you can do?
Definitely not. We have so many different jobs. So as Fen said, like graphics, you can do element design. We have a whole team of people that work on our adverts. We have packaging designers.
Anything for guys with beards?
Absolutely, we can find something.
Gamers RM9. I agree with you. I'm not giving hate towards like that's why I said to them. I hope they don't check the comments or anything because it's like if you're not used to the internet, you're gonna get obliterated. That's just the way the internet works. You know what I mean? The amount of things that I've been called is everything under the moon. So I'm just used to it. But that's why I'm saying I hope that they don't like
Gets your creativity going again.
you know, let their...
Awesome. Okay, and another question from the audience. So Lego Friends has a range of amazing locations and
Get
environments. Are there any environments
too discouraged? But also, to be fair, I think you can and you should criticize the actual show if you think that the show itself is bad. Because there's literally, there's nothing new.
This would be an amazing one for us to revisit, maybe. But I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, we have so many possibilities with Lego Friends. That's what's so exciting. So you never know what's in the pipeline. There's definitely exciting things coming up.
Mars says, I think she's got a cool cap. Respect. No cap.
So many secrets here at the Lego house. All right, one more
Ultra Ethan, don't give up your positive vibes. Keep the positive vibes. Even if the show is not great, keep the positive vibes, bro.
So what do you guys do in your free time?
Be chilling.
Well, for me, I like
Is that
to go out
iPad
and
on?
adventure,
I don't
so
know.
maybe go camping, go and have a barbecue with friends, or bike to the beach or something. Maybe a little bit of Lego building as well.
Yeah, and for me, I have 2 young kids, so I spend my
Is Denmark no longer in lockdown? Is there anybody in chat who's from Denmark by any chance?
Lego 24/7.
Yeah.
Well, I think I know what I want to be when I grow up. Please give it up for Ellen and Fenella, everyone. Woo!
Now, as all masters of Spinjitzu know, this year marks the 10th anniversary of Lego Ninjago, and we couldn't have a LegoCon without celebrating this decade of adventures.
Yes, Lego Ninjago fans and Lego gaming fans, this one is for you. Let's take a look.
What? Did he just say gaming?
This year, we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Lego Ninjago. That's a whole decade of Master Wu.
Did he say gaming?
Zane, Lloyd, Nia, Cole.
I swear I heard him say Lego gaming.
Did I already say Kai? 10 years of Spinjitzu mastery, of epically breathtaking moments of action. Dragons, motorcycles.
Is there a new Ninjago game?
Boats, and 10 years of weird-looking bad guys with multiple arms and snakeheads. Yeah. In that time, the 6 fearless warriors have traveled to some incredible places.
I think he said gaming.
Blistering deserts,
We might. This is very surprising, honestly.
freezing mountain kingdoms, even outer space. But in all that time, there's one place they dare not venture. Until now. This year, we take the battle against evil to the depths of the ocean. In Lego Ninjago Seabound. Did someone say water dragon? Take a deep breath, because we have some exclusive news.
Okay.
Seabound is coming to Lego Brawls, exclusive to Apple Arcade. We've created an incredible new level and given Nia some pretty epic upgrades. It's time to put on your scuba gear, rebuild your submarines, and join us for an underwater adventure to celebrate 10 years of Lego Ninjago. Who left the bath running?
That's right, Lego Ninjago Seabound is coming soon to the Lego Brawls gaming platform, and Michelle and I are ready to become the ultimate brawling team, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
I thought for a second that was a video game. I was like, that looks incredible. If that was cutscenes from the game.
So now our next
But-
guest needs no introduction, and starting this summer, his brother is joining the lineup too.
Hello, Luigi. Hi, Mario.
Here we go. Mario news? I mean, we know about Luigi though, right? Like, this is not new. This is TikTok's influence on advertising. Why does it have to say advertisement? Like, I don't. I'm. Every set that they show, you could say, is basically an advertisement. Okay. Oh, okay. So they're gonna show the Bowser Castle or ship or whatever, right?
Yes.
Or they won't.
It's Lego
Oh, maybe they will.
Lego Luigi in the house, everyone.
Yes.
Although that's been revealed already, but
For sure, he's the original guy. But now, if we each have a starter course, we can play at the same time together. So that's pretty cool.
Well, that works out well for the both of us, Michelle, because for me, it's all about Lego Luigi.
Okay.
How about after the show we
advertisement.
adventure? How's that sound?
I said it the proper way, right?
I've sanitized.
I know some people would like to hear advertisement,
Still to come on the show, our
but some people say
official review of
advertisement.
a brand new Lego Star Wars set. It's gonna be
Brand new Lego Star Wars set.
We take a calming look into the world
Pog-
of Lego
chat!
Builders' journey.
There's something new.
challenge that I personally have.
It's next.
But first up, it's time for another audience vote.
Yes, and this time we are asking you, LLAMA, would you do the honors? What LEGO stories are you enjoying most?
Is it sustainable innovations, cool collaborations, behind the scenes reveals, or interviews with LEGO guests? What's been your favorite so far, guys?
I've been loving the interviews for sure.
Yeah.
I love getting to know the designers and just hearing the behind the scenes on everything.
So much
cool.
great information. How about you, LLAMA?
We're getting a new set, guys.
All right, not too much. Guy just doesn't stop. Okay, right. You can answer in the poll just here down.
Advertisement. Yes, some people will say advertisement. Some people will say advertisement.
Later on.
Now, let's find out what you guys think of what you have seen so far.
British English, American English.
So, Derek says that's how you #rebuild the world, turning plastic water bottles into Lego bricks. I love that.
Okay.
Okay, Siani in Wales has 2 mini masters enjoying watching LegoCon in Denmark instead of watching Wales versus Denmark in football.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay, all right. And Jay is really digging our LegoCon coffee table. I have to agree.
It's nice.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, this whole thing is built out of bricks, and it's stunning.
Can we keep that afterwards? We just take it. We just
we just take it apart. It can fit in our suitcases along with the dinosaurs.
If it's not the US UCS gunship 0 out of 10, I don't know what it will be.
A Lego Star Wars designer.
Here we go. Lego Star Wars.
Is just down here on your homepage.
Brace yourselves.
Questions right about now. It is live, guys.
But first, the moment that you Lego Star Wars The Mandalorian fans might have been waiting for.
Mandalorian.
It's time for the official reveal of a very special brand new set. And here it is.
It's the blown up version.
Sorry, give us a second.
What are we gonna do?
Are they saying it? Did we go offline again?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay. Stuff is happening.
Let's hear it for Michael and the new Lego Star Wars Imperial Light Cruiser.
So there's the big reveal. The epic Light Star Cruiser.
Yes, Michael. Yes, Michael. Woo!
Look at the minifigures.
What do you think, fans? Let's see those emoji reactions. Come on.
Oh my gosh, Michael, we have been so excited.
I'm trying
about
to see
this
the
set.
minifigures.
This is such a super cool set, and it looks like
Can they zoom in on the minifigures?
so based on our audience reactions we're getting right now. So can you take us through some of your favorite features?
Absolutely. Well, as you can see, it's instantly recognizable as a Star Wars ship. It's not quite as big as a Star Destroyer, but it is big, and it's got 3 huge engines on the back, so lots of power. But yet, the size makes it very maneuverable, and this built-in handle, all the swooshability you can imagine.
Swooshability. I like the swooshability technology.
Yeah. And then we've got 2.
We're introducing brand new revolutionary technology into this set called swooshability. We're gonna measure all of our builds from now on a 1 to 10 scale of swooshability.
Interior.
Swoosh swoosh.
And then we've got an awesome lineup of figures, so you can.
I'm in my spaceship.
From the film itself.
So cool.
Then the last.
Can we see the minifigures?
Least feature, we've got these really cute.
Wait, this is already announced as well?
So we can open up the front here.
Bruh.
Place the TIE Fighter in there, and then launch the TIE Fighter.
Incredible.
How could they say that this is a brand new reveal then?
What were the challenging parts of designing a set like this, man?
Well, I mean,
I haven't seen the pictures for this though. Was that a leak maybe?
Because some things are easier and some things are more challenging.
Lego Luke, was this?
The bricks. But we always go for the shape of the ship. That's the key thing. The next thing we have to do is try and put some functionality into that. So as many play features as possible. If that's not enough, then stability.
Okay, but a leak is not a reveal. A leak is not an announcement. So I do consider this new. Because if it leaked, that's not Lego like revealing it, right?
Now I've got to say, I love the child and he's wiggling ears. That was so impressive.
Yeah,
really cool.
I just wish they would show us the minifigures because I see Mando. Wait, did they do Cara Dune?
And Lego bricks aren't.
That looked like Cara Dune, the second figure there. There's no way, right?
But I'm really happy with the result, and I mean, when you see the reactions from the fans and how happy they are about it, it just makes it all worthwhile.
Incredible. And your team has 2 more Lego The Star Wars The Mandalorian.
Big Snacks says it was leaked, not revealed. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Then it is a new reveal.
Yes. I'll just take them over here. There we go. So this one is called the Armored Marauder. Okay. Now this is got an awesome lineup of figures. Grief Karga.
That definitely is Cara Dune.
Stormtroopers.
I am shocked.
Got a brand new artillery.
Because it does look like her.
And then there are all kinds of places where you can open this.
I think it's supposed to be her at least.
So the stormtroopers can be inside, front, back.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that would want to see zoom in on the minifigures, but that'd be nice.
And then you can put the stormtroopers in. You can launch an attack.
It looks like Moth Gideon. It looks like a stealth trooper.
All of them.
I can't tell what the third figure is. What is the third figure with like the orange? That's not IG, right?
Got another one here. I'll grab this one. And this is.
Can anybody make out what's the third figure in the middle?
Right. You may recognize that.
I think it's Mando, Cara Dune.
This one, I mean, well, we've got a great lineup of figures. We've got Boba Fett.
Oh, is that the pilot?
Mandalorian himself.
Yes.
And then the ship, rotating wings.
Okay.
So when the ship
Moth Gideon and then like a stealth trooper, I think. But I don't see what's in the middle.
For Boba Fett, of course. We have got.
Dude, that would be awesome if they had built the Bill Burr's character, Fennec. People are saying Fennec Shand. Okay, so it's Fennec.
And on the bottom here, we've got a built-in handle.
Mendicant Bias. Thank you for the $2 super chat saying no one cares. Show us the game. 2 years? Question mark. I think that we have to give up hope on that, unfortunately.
Cart doubles as a display.
A stand? That's cool.
So you can display the model.
But again, that is definitely Cara Dune.
Now we could ask you questions all day long, Michael, but I think we need to know what you
Wow.
want to know. So
Is that
first up,
still approved?
What's the process creating a Lego Star Wars set? Where do you start?
Yeah. Well, I think that every designer has his own unique approach.
Because I know, didn't Hasbro stop making Cara Dune figures?
Bricks means that we rough out an idea. If we like that direction, then we continue. We go into a maturing phase where we build, rebuild, test multiple times. We build it both physically, build it with 3D software digitally. We address things like scale and functionality. If we dial up on scale and functionality, we often
Dark Trooper. Sorry, fish stick. You're right.
Complexity, which means we have to be really aware of the age mark that we're trying to go for on a particular item. But every designer has got this library of bricks etched in their mind. So
Dude, that trooper looks sick.
That's what drives us.
I wish they would put 2 of them in that set, though.
That's amazing.
Those are the troopers from the finale.
The Boba Fett starship different?
Or not just the finale. They were in the second to last episode as well, right?
Get to work on this one, but I also got to work on the previous version, and that was part of our lineup of products for that celebrate.
That actually does look really sick.
Star Wars. And the previous ship was larger and had a lot of detail, so we wanted to see if we could capture just as much detail in a smaller scale. And that's tricky because this is quite a unique shape, and we need to make sure that, as I talked about before, the structure inside has to provide stability when we're building and when we're playing. So that was a tricky one. The handle was one of the well-received features of the larger version, so being able to put that into this version was also a mission. We managed to get it in. So.
Why would Lego tease it, Blitz? Because they wanted us to tune in. That's why they teased it. Lego 5-man, thank you for the $4.99 saying, hey Blitz, you're the best Lego YouTuber. Congratulations on 2.11 mil subscribers, but where's Skywalker Saga? I don't know, guys. If I knew, I would break the news, but I don't have news. So,
garment and accessory is has to be perfect.
Well, Michael, we can just feel your passion, and as we've learned today, it's so wonderful to see someone who's such a big fan of the property.
So it's your voice is too loud. I'm sorry, Ishar.
The comments and reactions we're getting right now. I think you've even
It is not Cara Dune.
two new Lego Star Wars fans today. So please give it up for Michael, everyone.
I thought it was.
Okay, so we're taking you from serious excitement to serious relaxation. Lego Building's journey has been described as a peaceful, intelligent, nostalgic work of art.
And the story behind the video game's creation is just as beautiful. Take a look at this.
Oh, this is amazing, by the way. I tweeted this. If we ever get a Lego game that looks like this, I legitimately think it could be
why that name?
Like on par for the game of the year. Because this is incredible. Can you imagine if we get a Lego game that looks like this? Like with this kind of ray tracing, lighting, all that stuff?
And achieving what we want.
That would be bananas.
And the play helps us ask ourselves questions to start working this out.
I don't think that was Cara Dune. I think that was Fennec.
It's a story of two people, a son and a dad, in a series of puzzles that help players solve problems, taking all kinds of shapes to make something concrete. It's designed to be a break.
Because didn't she have the sniper also?
An emotional journey of challenges, progress, and of never being afraid to try something again. And the craft behind the story.
Yeah, I know, JR, I know. I'm talking about like if we get like, imagine if it was, wait, it was both. Cara Dune was next to Grogu and next to her was Fennec Shand. Really?
Ready for the next day in their journey.
So the one in the helmet was...
Guys, check this out.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys said that the character that I thought was Cara Dune was Fennec.
So many minifigure pieces here, like thousands of them. It seems like you could create anything.
Well, do you mind if I get a little head start on these, Michelle?
Okay, well, while he's doing that, I want to check in with you guys. Let me check in here, see some of your comments. Okay, so Beck said that LegoCon is as amazing as they've finally found something the whole family can watch together. Hashtag LegoCon. That's amazing. All right. Well, it's not over yet, so keep your comments and reactions incoming.
Scripted message? Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think of that? I think that was cool.
I love his like hair. That's amazing.
Yeah?
What is that from?
You know what? I think this will really look great.
Shh. Don't tell them about my final secret. My big surprise.
Sorry about
It's not time for that. It's not time. But it is time for us to reveal what you guys said.
It is time for a big surprise. It actually is time.
So we asked you guys what Lego stories you're enjoying the most.
And while it was a close
Fennec had the orange helmet. Did she wear that orange helmet?
52% of you guys said you'd love to see even more behind.
I don't remember for some reason her having an orange helmet. Let me Google Fennec Shand real quick. I mean, I trust you guys. You guys are more knowledgeable than me on Star Wars. Oh, she did wear it.
Of vehicles in all shapes and sizes, from iconic supercars like the Lamborghini.
Hold up, what? Fennec Shand is in the Bad Batch?
When it comes to construction machines,
spoiler alert. I mean, sorry, my bad. Oh, I'm so boosted. Oh, I'm sorry for spoiling that.
Unbeatable force.
That was my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
But before we watch,
I messed up.
Do not try this at home.
Billund, Denmark. Oh my goodness, shaking hands.
No idea. But have you seen the laptop?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. I literally just saw it appear. I'm sorry. I literally apologize for spoiling. I googled Fennec Shand and the fourth image was, it said, I'm not even going to repeat it just in case somebody missed it. All right, chat, while they're showing this, I'm going to quickly run to the washroom. I swear, if I come back and they revealed Lego Star Wars, I will be furious. I will be furious, I tell you.
It's very dangerous.
Vibrations.
And the bridge over the swimming pool.
Possible power cuts.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough race.
Lego Technic or Volvo? Who will win?
Let's go!
What are you doing?
I'm taking the lead, Frida.
Sam, I'm right
I'm
behind
taking
you.
the lead. I'm taking the lead.
No!
Go and save him.
Hey, Sam.
No, no.
You're in my way? No.
No.
Sam, I'm coming.
You can do it.
Come on.
Come on. I can't do this anymore. King of the mountain. Oh, that's very bad.
All right, I better not have missed it. Chat, don't lie to me.
No.
Chat, do not lie to me, please. Chat. Oh no, it's still the Volvo thing. Yeah, sure, I missed it. Yeah, right. Yeah, they cut it in between the Volvo reveal.
What a fight! Yes.
Government, thanks for the super chat. Government says, chat, tell him that they revealed Lego Star Wars while he's gone. Oh man, you guys really got me, bro. So good.
Wow.
Winner, Sam.
It was
Winner Sam.
But I won. I'm a winner.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
He's
much.
the winner.
Ben, keep the Volvo safe for me, yeah? In my room. Just hide it underneath the chair.
I swear, this dude is just literally taking all the sets.
Congratulations to Sam, our challenge
Every
winner.
reveal, he's like,
how close was that finish?
keep that safe for me.
So close and nice work. And speaking of nice work, it's time
Stop
for
trolling, chat.
with the Dot Lego House live build. Melanie, it looks like you guys have been busy. How's it going?
We sure have. We've been very busy recreating all the audience's very awesome design, and it just looks fantastic. We
Stop, chat.
For
4,500
Seriously.
33.
Yes, I only like exact numbers.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. And Amy, a few last favourites before we go.
Yes, I mean, I'm loving Mia from England's design here because it's so detailed.
You
and
missed the best
intricate.
line from one of them?
And then
What was
Sid
it?
And Oliver over here from the USA, they've gone bold and they've used only one color. And I think it looks really cool, just like we thought it would. And then we've got Petrus from South Africa here.
Yes, Petrus.
Beautiful flower-inspired design.
Yeah, we're loaded in South Africa, man.
Yeah, and then Sophie from USA, just super creative.
Oh, they built a lot of platforms. Did you see behind them? Like, that's a lot of stuff already.
To see them go in the wall.
Shivers Boy, thank you for the 2 book of I'm saying, stop the cap! Exactly. Stop the cap, chat.
Yes, our reveal will be on September the 3rd, but at this rate, it really could be very soon. Yeah.
Great. And remember, guys, keep sending in your designs online until August the 15th by visiting Lego House.
Okay, I really do need to send a design, guys. We got to be part of the mural.
And everyone who takes part will have their name proudly displayed on our digital plaque for future visitors to see right here. Now,
Lego.
guys, it's been so epic. Thank you so much for being a historic part of Lego.
Get it?
House
Lego.
history. Give it up for
Let's
the
go.
Lego House team.
Oh.
Lego House. Lego House. Lego. Okay, it's just me.
That's going to get clipped, dude.
All right, Michelle, it feels like we're wrapping up over here.
Lego Man, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. We would have got you if it wasn't the Jello Volvo thing. Exactly. Maybe if I came back and that one had ended.
Most fun experiences ever. Yes, it is time to say a huge thank you to all of our incredible guests.
That's it. Okay, so this is the ending. But she said there's some sort of big surprise, no?
Lego designers.
When they showed that little minifigure with the green hair.
Many people behind the scenes who have made this show possible.
What was that all about?
But most of all, we want to say thank you to you, our fantastic Lego fans. Your passions and your endless creativity, you're the reason why everyone here does what they do. Isn't that right, guys?
Here we go.
Most of all, you have made history by being a part of the first ever LegoCon! And you can keep watching, reliving, and sharing your favorite moments after the show at lego.com/LegoCon. LegoCon content will also be available to enjoy on the Lego Life app, so be sure to download that right now.
The first and last. Come on, chat.
LLAMA, how you doing over there? Okay, doing great. It's almost time for your headline set to close the show, but first, we've got a pretty exciting announcement, don't we?
Okay, come on, please. Something good.
Guys, video fans, this one is for you. Hot off the success of his first studio drops, LLAMA is going on tour. The world-renowned Fuzzy Friend DJ will be performing at LEGO Video Music Fest, coming soon to 5 Legoland parks all around the world. You can find out more at legoland.com/video. Oh, Melvin, hey.
I feel like I've been on tour myself getting back here on time. Now, LLAMA, you promised me to go on those decks. Are you ready to show me what you're made of, man? No. Oh, yes, Michelle. Your secret build, what's going on? Surely it's time now.
It's time for my big surprise. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Everyone, get ready for a live look at the new LEGO Video Boombox.
Wow. Yes.
Isn't it so cute?
That is really cute.
I want to make sure you guys get a good look at this. I just love the colors. I think it's so well built. But just
My
like
disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
is even more impressive. So I'm going to pull out the stage.
Shout out to Review Bra.
To the side. And remember our minifigs from earlier? We're going to add them in. Yes, of course.
Nice.
So cute. Melvin, this isn't even the best part. Can I tell you the best part?
Go on.
Chat.
Okay, so the best part of the entire experience is
Chat,
that the
they can't
boombox
do this to
actually
me.
pairs with your smartphone. So, Pete, come on in. I'll let you do the honors. We'll scan it into the app and
Chat. You feel free to
DJ,
spam right now.
spin that track.
Oh.
This is just. That's it. That was the song.
From everyone here, thank you for being a part of LegoCon.
Thank you.
And here's to LegoCon 2022.
Okay. Let's do a live review of that. Hold up. So, there we have it, guys. We watched the LegoCon. We watched the LegoCon. That was interesting. Lego 5Man says LegoCon absolutely sucks. They wasted our day. I'm so confused, honestly. Like, the fact that... Did they not tease on Twitter? Hold up. I want to see this. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga Mm-hmm. 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 I'm just so confused. Like, I honestly, like, I don't want to be negative, you know, but it was just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing, bro. We literally got just the ship. Like, that was the announcement, right? Everything else we knew of. And it's not that I hate the idea of doing the backstage stuff behind the scenes. Like, hey, here's the designer that's working on Lego Star Wars. Here's somebody that's working on Lego. There's like no problems with any of that. But you can't have a con where all of it is behind the scenes. No? It's okay. Let's see. Out of 10, chat, what did you guys think of that? If you had to give that a rating out of 10, what would you give it? Also, Manny, Edith, unmute if you guys can. I'm genuinely curious to hear your opinions. Customs went
Listen,
oops.
I was wrong when I said earlier that you can't be disappointed if you don't have any expectations.
You can.
You can be.
Exactly.
Like,
what was that?
Happened? What?
It's
I don't get it. Also,
to me, it's just
Star
confusing.
Wars,
to me, like, and the issue is this, that the way people will interpret this is, oh, Blitz, you're roasting the people that were in it and everything. No, I have zero. The people in it were all lovely. I'm talking about whoever decided to put that show together that way. Why? Yeah. Why would you, like, what marketing team chose to do that way?
I don't know. Yes, I want to make this very clear. The people that were there did their jobs very well. They were great. They were great hosts. They promoted Lego very well. This is not against them. This is not against any of the people working on the sets. They worked very hard.
It's what they had to work with.
Come on, man. Really? You're gonna present. First off, you said we're gonna start at 9, and then a 20-minute pre-show, and then you continue with the 20-minute pre-show for 90 minutes. Like.
I felt like it was like the whole thing was like a pre-show.
You know how like in E3 where they'll just like start a pre-show 2 hours early before an event and they'll just talk to people? This is what this felt like.
It's just so confusing. I'm so confused, honestly. Like, I thought we would at least get a section of like, guys, here's the next like quarter's release of Lego Star Wars sets. Here's the next quarter of Lego Minecraft sets. Here's the next quarter of Friends. Here's the next quarter of Mario. Like, we got none of that. It was all like, nothing. Here's the sets that you can buy that were released 4 months ago. Like, literally, this guy was talking about the NASA set. He said it was released in April. We're coming up on 3 months.
Yeah.
Why are you advertising something that was 3 months ago? Like, released 3 months ago, not announced. Literally on store shelves 3 months ago. That's so weird. Edith, what'd you think? What would you give it?
Well, I thought the whole thing seemed like a pre-show, but to be fair, I went in there not like, I mean, I don't play like games like you guys, like the Lego games, like, because I haven't played them. I have some, I just haven't played them, and like I didn't go into thinking that there's going to be a big reveal on a video game or like a big reveal on this. I don't know. I just like. I knew there was going to be displays and like, you know, interviews and like all of that stuff. So like I was expecting that already. I just didn't know that it was going to be almost 90 minutes just of that.
It's just weird to do a con like that, right?
Yeah, and then I'm the person that like likes to see displays and like, you know, just I mean, Lego Masters, it's all about the displays and like how they, you know, construct it and like all of these, and I like that. I like that. But I could see the disappointment and like, and I get where you guys are, going for. And yes, they could have done something so much better, honestly, for how big, the Lego company and like franchise and all that is. They could have done so much better. Probably give it like a 4 out of 10.
And I wasn't even
But, like,
expecting.
I was expecting you to go like 9 out of 10.
That's what I was thinking.
After all that, it's a 9 out of 10.
I wasn't even expecting to see Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, because when they said, "Oh, we're gonna show games," it was very vague, and it just said, "Will there be any games?" And then Lego said, "Oh, stay tuned." So I wasn't expecting Lego Star Wars.
But this is my problem. This is my problem. Don't say stay tuned if there is nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, but what they will say is, "Well, we showed Lego Brawls, like a new DLC character for Lego Brawls." That's their justification, probably.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. They handled this very poorly. And then on top of that, and I don't want to harp on this too much, but the technical issues. Did they not do tests beforehand? The stream went down for like 10 minutes in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. It just sometimes happens. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
And then the DJ Llama, LL Ama,
just
LLAMA.
Dang, man, you're going ham, dude. You're going ham after these people, bro.
So what did you guys? I mean, other than like new sets and all that stuff. I mean, then again, it's a
what
con.
do you mean?
They did.
There's
No,
one new set.
Hold on.
New set.
They were promoting this as we're gonna show off all of our new sets that are coming. We're gonna show you first looks at the new sets that are coming out, and we got maybe one.
Yeah, there's one new set. That's the only. Like, to me, I just don't understand how you can do 2-hour show, right? Like, well, yes, there was the technical difficulties for 10 minutes, but still roughly a 2-hour show, right? And do one new reveal. Like, that's so weird. I'm just so confused. Like, why would you even hold the event then? Like, to me, it's like,
I wonder if,
I don't know.
Because it was advertised as a Lego con, and you know how we relate the word con with like Comic-Con and like all those others, like would it have made a change maybe, or like
if it was not called a con?
Yeah, something like that. Because I know that. I mean, again, like I don't know. I mean before meeting all of
Lego
you,
Direct, there's still an expectation,
of you know,
a company is doing it themselves, and they want to show you what they are working on, and they didn't.
Yeah, it was just so confusing in terms of why would you only highlight the stuff that is like all out? Because it's like there's been already marketing campaigns for all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's just very odd to me. But by the way, we did learn that humans are going to the moon. Did you know that?
We're going to moon, baby.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Jeffrey Bezos, eat your heart out.
Out of all the reveals, that was the biggest reveal, honestly. Like, that has significance for all of mankind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going back to the moon.
Gamer Boy's like, no, they meant con as in scam. Oh, that's why we got debated. It was Lego con.
Marsh put a good one in
that.
the Discord. That's a good one, Marsh. I appreciate.
Let's take a look. We're gonna take a quick look at the Marsh memes here. Let's see these Marsh.
Somebody
memes.
asked if we were down to do a blitz stage.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay.
How it started. The first ever Lego Con. New Lego Star Wars Saga news. How it's going. The first ever Lego Con. No Lego Star Wars Skywalker news. Yes. Chat, here. I have to share this meme on screen. Give me a second, guys. I will share this meme. Because this is an absolute must see. You guys have to see this. This was formulated by PM T-Bone from the community. It is very, very accurate for today. Right there.
100%
also on Twitter.
Enjoy the
it's
memes.
Also on Twitter.
Yes, I retweeted it. Follow me on Twitter.
Speaking of Twitter,
Follow
they are
PM
getting demolished right now on Twitter.
For real. Huh?
I'm checking the ratio.
Let me see. Dang.
It's just blapped. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's just odd. Very odd.
was very odd.
Yeah.
I just honestly, to me, I think that did more harm than good.
It 100% did more harm.
To like the brand, the excitement, everything. Like, I don't know, maybe there's people who are like excited for it, and I'd love to hear them speak up, like in terms of what is it that they saw.
I mean, honestly, I even messaged like, I'm so excited to be watching this, like in the middle of it. But then as it progressed even more, I'm just like, eh.
It just,
but again, it's just me. I just love admiring just the behind the scenes, how they build it, who did it, and like all of that. Like I like all of that.
I agree with you, Edith. I'm with you on that. I'm telling you, like, I'm a fan of that stuff. The problem is you can't do a 2-hour show.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah,
and even with that, it wasn't even like they really like. If you're gonna go that way, then go all the way. You know what I mean? Like, show just that. Be like, hey, this is going to be a show that showcases all of the talented people that are able to express themselves artistically through Lego. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's do that. But don't go on Twitter before the show and debate. Do you remember the people that tweeted at Lego asking about Lego Dimensions? They were like, oh, what's with the colors? And they were like, stay tuned. Why are you doing that? Like, why are you literally like leaving any type of breadcrumbs for the possibility of like, oh, maybe we'll do something with Lego Dimensions, and then you do none of that? It's just so confusing. That's the problem. It's like there was like a disconnect between how they were setting it up and then the delivery, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so odd. So Ryan M says LegoCon was amazing. So I guess there's the one guy, Ryan M. He was a fan. There you go. I wonder how's Twitter receiving LegoCon, Manny?
Oh, here's a tweet. That was horrible. Please never again tell us that something going to be out in LegoCon when it's clearly not happening. I was hoping to see Lego Star Wars game, and now I'm just very sad that you lied to us. Someone says stop defending LegoCon. You know it sucked.
It was pretty bad.
LegoCon was pretty bad. Lego has a lot of they want to do something like this next year.
Yeah.
There's somebody positive. You see, I'm focusing on the positive. Andrew Bennett says that was brilliant. #LegoCon.
Andrew, I am glad you enjoyed that. Good for you.
Hope it's better next year? ? Somebody said.
The idea of LegoCon was unfortunately better than the execution. I hope next year is better and they go back and hear what people were looking forward to and hoping to get this year. Since it was live and not pre-recorded as well, definitely should have revealed something new.
Yeah, this is a perfect summary here for Mr. Monday. He tweeted, as much as I love Lego, and I really do, LegoCon is a prime example of what not to do during a show like this. Ads I've already seen, sets that have been out for months, 2 product announcements, not enough excitement for kids and not enough content for adults. Boom. It's a good summary. I just think, again, it just seems like they just completely missed the mark.
Yeah,
in terms of what people expect, which, to be fair, again, maybe they take this into account, and maybe if we do get another LegoCon, assuming that some of these people will be willing to return, considering the fact that I'm, like I said, I really hope all the people in this don't check the comments, because that's going to be depressing, knowing how the internet works. But if people come back and they do another one, hopefully it'll be better. Because I don't know how it could be worse, honestly.
Yeah.
So that was disappointing. Utterly disappointing.
Somebody said, with impossibly low expectations of LegoCon, still managed to disappoint everyone. Props to Lego for upholding their company motto. Dang.
It's just so like, I don't know. I just feel like this isn't what we've talked about the same way. I feel redundant, like Manny, the same way, the same exact conversation we had about Marvel's Avengers, where it's like, it just seemed like they didn't have anybody on the team who was like, oh, I've watched one of these before. It's like there was no research done for like, hey, what do people expect usually if you're doing an online event? You know, like it just seems like there was a complete disconnect between what people would like to see and what they wanted to show, I suppose. So that was unfortunate.
It was
that was big rip.
It seems like everyone in the show was the right person for the show. And I just want to make that abundantly clear so that everyone knows.
Yes, we're not going
attacking
for the people. Yes.
We're not attacking the people at all.
Involved,
They
no.
were great for the show. They had a lot of energy. They clearly had passion for it. I mean, they're hosts of Lego Masters, or they're like old Lego builders and stuff. So everyone that was in the show, good. Great people to have on the show. But I agree with you. There was not a direct connection to the Lego community in the way that they think there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they were thinking, I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. I can't justify it. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, I just think that they should have brought in somebody who has watched one of these before, and then in addition to that, like kind of gave them an idea of like, oh, okay, here's how we should structure it and things like that. Because even the show itself, I would have like edited it differently, like in terms of placement of things. It did not flow. Like there was no natural like escalation and excitement, you know, like literally watch a Nintendo Direct, watch Xbox's E3 conference, and look how you have to do it. You start big, you end big. In between, you go through the ebbs and flows. This show, like, it started and it ended.
Yeah.
There was no rise or lowering. Lowering definitely happened of excitement. Like it just did not have any ups and downs, you know. So
yeah, it started low, and then with the Star Wars announcement, it kind of got up, and then it went right back to being low, like as low as could possibly. Like it was at a steady decline, and then at one point it rose just like maybe a centimeter. It rose up, and then it dipped again.
Yeah, it was just, and again, I hate being pessimistic. Like I wish you could see. I think people like. My excitement, like at the start of the stream, and then like 20 minutes in, I'm slowly like.
Even 20 minutes in, it was like 10 minutes in.
Yes, I was like slowly starting to dread it. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Mistakes were made. I just like immediately. So, one final thing I got to ask: do you think that Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga comes out this year?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I think that this was the last time that it could have been revealed. Because I think for the people who are saying Gamescom, even if it is shown at Gamescom, I don't think it comes out this year then. Because I don't see them announce it at Gamescom and be like, oh, and it's out within the next 4 months.
No, I think it comes out next spring.
Yeah, so I think next year probably. I'm curious what chat thinks.
Yeah.
Let me know.
The Skywalker Saga is by far their biggest game, and they're making it in tandem with the new engine. So
yeah, and they made it 1 year of its development was in a pandemic also.
Yeah,
which doesn't help, of course.
T-Bone says, "Wait, Manny."
They probably want to show something, but they felt like they wanted to polish it and stunning and make it the best game ever. Look. We're not criticizing even the lack of reveal of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga's release date. We're criticizing the show, like, because you could have made that show excellent without ever mentioning anything gaming. You could have done like an excellent show from just the reveals of the sets, and the excitement of that would have worked. But I hate to pile on. Like, I'd love to be able to search for something good, but again, there's just nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's all like stuff where I'm like, I just don't understand so many of the decisions made there. It's so confusing. Red Wolf, thanks for the super chat. You see, Austin Willis has a really good
I saw it.
counter. He just says, shut up. Okay, thanks, dude. I appreciate that criticism. That's great. Critical analysis. Austin, I legit am curious. Like, if you thought that was a good show, no cap, drop some like explanation for why, aside from saying that we should shut up. Red Wolf, thanks for the super chat. The hype felt real, but the delivery was false. Yes, it also does seem, I will say, some of the blame on this is their Twitter team, like their social media team,
100%.
way overhyped this. Because I think the problem is the way that they interacted with the community made everybody get stoked about like, oh, there's going to be sets and there's going to be gameplay and there's going to be this and that. Like the possibility of those things were all left on the table. And then when you don't deliver, you can't then say, oh, well, sorry. Then you shouldn't have overpromised. You know what I mean? Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah. The Lego community is going through the Cyberpunk 2077 of Lego.
Yes, for sure.
This is 100% what it is. And I mean this in the nicest way. The Lego community is very excited for this game, but they are hyping this game up more than Lego is at all.
But to be fair, I think that there is a reason for why, where it's like, I think the Lego community as a whole is just not used to seeing a game take this long to create. Holy moly.
Sure, yes.
Red Challen Squid, thank you so very much for the 200 SEK super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I wish you would have wrote some. Thanks for the support. But to me, I just think that people are not used to having such a long development cycle. But the other thing that is a valid criticism is that this game should have been out already twice, right? Like it was initially supposed to come out last year. Then it was spring 2021. And then now we might not get it this entire year. So that's quite a delay. That's not a like, oh, sorry, you know, it's going to be 3 more months or 2 more months. Like that's a pretty big delay, especially because, again, I think that the way people think about Lego games is not on par with things like a Witcher game or like a game that really, you know, has a 4 or 5 year development cycle. So because of that, I think that contributes to the idea where people are like, okay, well, it can't possibly take that long. You know what I mean? Like, so, but you are correct, Manny, where it's like, you do have to keep in mind, they are building this game in a completely brand new engine, which anytime a company does that, it's always going to take longer than usual because they have to literally start from scratch. They have to go back and they can't reuse models from the previous stuff. They have to like literally redo everything freshly. But again, on the bright side, once they get these models in, then going forward and all the like mechanisms set up, going forward, the games will be able to be built faster again.
Turned out the same way. Maybe not like as fast, but they'll be back to that every 1, 2, 2 or 3 years of the Lego game coming out.
Yes, for sure. The hosts were awesome, period. Lee, again, me and Edith and Manny all mentioned this. 0 criticisms for the people involved. Look, I've been there. I've been part of shows where what you're doing, you're like, I don't know if this is going to work or whatever, but you still give it your all. You try to do your best. So there's 0 criticism for the people in the show. They all did a wonderful job. You could see that they all tried their best. I'm not criticizing anybody in the show. Not the designers, not the hosts, not anybody. I'm criticizing the structure of the show. Whoever put together the show, that's the person that you would like talk to, or the people that you'd be like, what were you guys thinking? Like, why would you do this way? And the social media team who promoted the show and tried to get us to tune in. You can't set up so much. It's like, imagine if people were tweeting at Nintendo asking like, hey, do you think that you're going to show Super Mario Odyssey? And they, instead of just don't reply, that way you keep it out there. Instead, Nintendo would reply with, I don't know, you're going to have to tune in, ... Like, if you do that, you're leaving the door open for like, we're going to show something. And then when you show nothing, of course people are going to be mad. You can't do like, that's the problem. You can't promote it like that, where you're saying, hey guys, we might Lego Dimensions. Why is the LegoCon logo the same colors as Lego Dimensions? I don't know. You're gonna have to tune in to find out. And then you tune in, and it's like, I didn't find out anything. You know, like that's the issue. You can't promote it that way because then you open yourself up for valid criticism. Random person, what's up? The only gaming part was Lego Brawls about celebrating Ninjago's 10th anniversary. Yeah, like even that. Like, would it not have been cool? Hey, we're celebrating Ninjago's 10th anniversary. Here's a really cool set of mock builds that we did to celebrate it. Or here's like our lineup to celebrate the 10 years of Ninjago. Or here's, like, to me, it's like, there's so many, like, there's so many ways of doing the same show in a much more exciting way where you could have literally like entice people to be way more stoked. But what do I know? What do I know? We have GameCon. So what does that mean? Do you mean Gamescom? But that's in August. Like I said, there's no way that they reveal it in August and they say, and it's out in like November. I don't remember any time that a game has a 3 months between its release date and its release, like only 3 months to promote it. Like that seems way too short.
The closest thing is every time Bethesda announces a game, for the most part, every time Bethesda announces a game, it comes out that like October or November. So Fallout 4 was announced in like June or July, then it came out that October. That is the closest I have ever seen a game be announced and released.
I mean, look, right now, for example, Demon Slayer just got an announcement. That's going to be October, but that's still like 5 months, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, in my experience, I don't remember ever seeing a game announcement of its release date and its release being less than 4 or 5 months. And so because of that, I just don't see it coming out this year because of that. Like, because the only other place where it can be released, unless if it's just like a random reveal, which would be the like most confusing thing, is probably Gamescom. And if we don't get it at Gamescom, then I honestly don't know what's going on with that game. Because then I think you can call a lot of things into question and like wonder about like maybe there's just like a lot of problems with it and they really just started like rebuilding things and stuff like that. Because I don't know what would create such a huge delay, right? To go from it's supposed to be out in the holiday 2020, then delayed to spring 2021, and then it never actually releases in 2021 would be super interesting.
Yeah.
So those have been released, right? The dates or the years and like the
for what of Gamescom?
The game, yeah, no, for the.
So initially, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga was shown like they did say holiday, right? And they said holiday 2020. Then when we were approaching holiday 2020, they were like, "Hey, it's going to be delayed, spring 2021." And then obviously we're well past spring 2021. They said we need more time to work on it and it'll be ready soon. And that's the last update that we got. So we've never got
I understand now.
We never got like a concrete release date, but we got like a range, right? Like spring is a 3 month range. So
this is one of those delays where they didn't even bother trying to say, oh, it's going to be released, by the end of the year or anything like that. They just said, we're going to delay this game until it's ready. Yeah. So that was my first signal of, oh no, this is not coming for a while. They need way more time. They can't even put down an area of it being ready.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's definitely off about it. Like, and again, I know people are going to like add fuel to the fire with stuff like the game director who's like worked for TT Games for a long time and him leaving, and that is very weird, like in terms of like it was kind of out of the blue. But
and we had that conversation. We were like, maybe they were like almost done with the game, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
clearly that is not the case.
Yeah, it seems like it's not the case. Now watch us say all this, and then tomorrow they release a trailer and like, hey, it's coming out in November. See you later, bye guys. And then I just feel like the biggest idiot. I just feel like, oh, okay, great. It's just, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, look, that's what Bandai Namco did. They had an event at E3, and then
they didn't.
And then 9 days later, they show arguably the game that most of the community in the West is excited about, which is the Demon Slayer fighting game. They're like, oh yeah, it's coming out in October, guys. but guys, you had a conference like 9 days ago. It wasn't ready to say that it was coming out in October. No.
Yeah.
So
they didn't show Demon Slayer and they didn't show Elden Ring. It's like you have this presentation for you to show these things off, and you didn't.
So it was very odd, but this time we had negative vibes. Look, fans of Blitzwing, I just got to be honest. Like, I can't. It would be completely disingenuous for me to sit here and be like, "That was great." Like, if my voice went that high pitched, it's because I'm lying. Because it would not be great. Like, that was not a good show. You know, like there was nothing there that I could be like, "Oh, that was cool or interesting or that or the other." Like, it's just not what it needed to be at all. And this is without like the lack of Lego Star Wars. Like, forget the games. Like, even if there was no games, if it was just Lego sets, there was a much more exciting way of doing that and paying tribute to the designers and like giving them, like, that's almost the other thing that you could literally criticize the fact that it sucks that those people are now going to be like memed and made fun of because of the way that they structured the show. Like, if they just structured the show in a more like praising way and build them up and like have a better flow to the show, trust me, like everybody would be freaking out if they showed and they make those reveals a lot more compelling and like new reveals and things like that. People would be excited to hear from the people that are putting these things together and like how do they think about the sets and all that stuff, because that's an interesting insight, you know.
Yeah.
So for sure.
Hopefully
all right,
they learned something.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Bit of a bummer, unfortunately, the way that it went. I wish that would have been a better event. Unfortunately, it was not. I will be live later on today for the Thanos release, so hopefully that happens. Watch me turn on Fortnite and they're like, nope, we're not releasing it. We decided
like,
because
actually, there is no Thanos.
A delay?
We were teasing a Thanos emote.
This was inevitable. we just memed you. There was no way. Red Wolf, don't pay attention to those placeholder dates. Again, that's what they always do. Like when a game is allowed to be pre-orderable, they always just set like the last date of whatever year it's supposed to release. So that does not mean that the game is releasing on the 31st of December. That's just like a placeholder title. Daniel says, Blitz, can you please explain how I can change the language of the Lego Star Wars Clone Wars? I think, wouldn't that be in settings? I think you just go into settings. Yeah. So,
or they might not have done that for that time because, you know, Lego.
Soto Bros, I will be doing customs, but tomorrow, just because it would be unfair to the European players. It'd be too late for them to compete in the evening today. So, customs will be tomorrow instead. Yo, Manny, you want to shout something out? Plug something? Go ahead.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Star Wars Nerd 9, or you can go follow Gabe at HereBeGabe on YouTube and Twitter.
Edith, you want to let people know where they can find you or something?
You could find me at Edith_Miss Petite in the chat, which I'm going to type something right now, and then on Twitter also, Twitter, sorry, and then also follow HereBeGabe on YouTube.
Did you say what your Twitter name is or no?
Edith_Miss Petite.
Oh, okay, Edith.
Sorry, I'm like typing something at the same time.
No, it's all good. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure you didn't say what the
Trying
name
to
was.
plug the Discord. Join the Discord also, you guys. There you go.
Thank you guys. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. Link is also in the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed Blitz stage. I just feel like, again, I don't want to, like, the problem with the Blitz stage is that I know people are just gonna like pile on, and I don't want us to like get to the point where we're getting mean for the sake of just like, you know, piling on. But again, it is what it is. Hopefully next year's LegoCon, if there is one, is better. Thanks all for watching. Thank you so very much for the super chat support. Thank you to each and every single one of you who went ahead and hit that like button. If you can, consider becoming a member. You can grab some Blitzwinger merch if you'd like. Thank you so very much for your support, guys. I will hopefully see you here in the evening for the Thanos release. And hopefully that will be a cool event, because definitely a little bit negative vibes now, but it's okay. We'll restore, regroup, and come back better than ever. Thanks a lot for spending some time with us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you still had some laughs, and